And we have been mandated once again to nip them something in at the bud. We're not calling the names, but the guilty parties, you all know who you are. And we've been given more authority to discontinue the cars then once them are go down a road what we deem not fit for a radio station that pushes the kind of values that this one push. I don't know if you said that more.
No, nothing more than that.
So we started the first one. 615-2841.
Hello.
Abiyan.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Wagwan.
Oh, this is Dave.
Antonio Watson just win the 400 for the 480 something. He must go come down significantly to defend him title still, but you know, we go on watch him and support him. I mean, I see anybody running no blistering 400s this year. But him need to come down significantly to challenge. Guys, listen. I guess we all notice this. Civil is beating Lyles more comfortable than Kishian. Don't notice that.
Hello? How many times has Civil beaten him this season?
This year, twice so far this year. He beat him a month ago and he beat him in a week. But what most people have been saying when he ran against Kishian, them keep us, even the commentary was saying, if it was 110 meters, well, that's rubbish because it's really 100 meters. Yeah. But you could see him closing the gap with Kishian. But it's the opposite with Seville.
He's struggling to catch up.
The gap is opening. The gap is opening when it's like Seville just beat the man so convincingly on both occasions. And it sent me back to watch the national trials. And you remember now that Seville had some cramps and stuff prior to the race.
Mm-hmm.
So if you watch, he started the race a little tentative. You can go back and watch it. But maybe about the first 20, 30 meters, he looked a little tentative. Then it's like him say, yo, I'm a good man. And just kick off, brethren.
Yes.
At that time, it was too late to catch Kishian. But he looked really good closing in to come second. And, it just have me baffled. Me. I say, who's really the favorite from Jamaica? Naturally we saw Kishian as the man. But honestly, Civil in our farm, we have me a wonder right now. Who is the number one Jamaican male going into that 100? The next discussion that I making the rounds, the relay. Of course, Level never got to run there. Well, he pulled up.
Yeah, he never finished.
He finished, but kind of pulled up. So
wasn't in the top 6.
Yeah. But the fact that he is the winner of the 200, the J3s has the option to pull him into the relay team.
Yeah, which...
And at this moment, I think it would be ridiculous.
Automatic.
It would be ridiculous if they don't use him.
I hear some guess and spelling going on, but automatic say it's going to be him, Kishian.
Yeah, exactly.
Hakeem. Yeah.
Hakeem Blake.
Yeah, it's a non-argument. I don't know why it is being discussed.
Yeah. That no. I don't really see why it would be absolutely dumb.
People have mentioned Watson. Then all 4 men are far better 100 meters sprinters than Watson. It's a no-brainer.
The thing with the relay pool, is that while in the flat events, they are basically programmed to go based on how you finish in the trials. The relay is completely open to them own discretion.
Right. Exactly. So as far as I can see, it's a non-argument.
Yeah, man, non-argument.
But it's good to see Jamaican sprinting men back on the rise.
Yes, it's nice.
And it would be a miss of me not to mention this. We have 2 men going into the 800 meters. And one of them just broke the national record last week, running 143, 143. But he broke Novisky Anderson's, but I can't remember youth name, you know, God, me really I get old. Just broke Novisky Anderson's national record and ran 143. So, you know, if we can see middle distance guys doing better, it might even push more of our young men to look in that direction also and not just focus on the 1, 2, and 4. You know, but gentlemen have a good day. But upon the road, me just pull off. I can't take me. I want 10,000 ticket already for pay.
Yeah, can't bother with no more.
Yeah, man, and the police, them out, you know, remember?
Eh?
The police, them not joke with them something.
No, man, me I tell you, brethren, me I tell you, man, the man, them lit me with one about 2 weeks ago. Me have that to pay for me car and the next one.
All right, sir.
Anyway, we talk.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, Dave. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nice way to start the show there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have to, and as I said before, I heard, although he's a coach and you want him to talk exactly, well, Clemens was saying some great stuff about Oblique and that is, but as you said, Oblique was projected to go very fast.
Oblique at one point either had the champs record or the second. That 10-11 that he ran.
Yeah.
Whenever he was at Class 1 at Calabar.
Yeah, so this is not shocking.
No,
to him.
it isn't. He was destined for them kind of something. Anyway, we could go back online. Hello.
Am I time, Mr. Higgins?
Yes, sir.
Well, go on.
Good afternoon, Mr. Garvey. You're on the microscope.
Zidane, you good?
Yes.
But, Mr. Higgins, let me just ask you one question. Did I break any rules on the radio yesterday?
Garvey, your tone and your attitude is causing several complaints, including from management.
All right. I'm going to address several things during this call. First thing I want to, Mr. Higgins, is commend you. First of all, the show was big yesterday. You know, the show was big. Mm-hmm. I went and rewatched the show on YouTube this morning, right? Mm-hmm. And it have more views than all the other shows that go on for the last week already. So you had a big show yesterday. I don't know if I might call make it big still. I doubt that. But I want to commend you, Mr. Higgins. I thought yesterday, you were very fair to me during my call. You let me voice my gross because I thought I had a fair gross against you from the previous day, Mr. Higgins. But I thought you allowed me to voice my gross. I also thought that you handled the other calls that pertain to me in a fair manner. It did not allow the narrative to get swayed and dictated, and I commend you for that. However, I have one little issue with the rules that you set on the show, Mr. Higgins. By the way, since you set the rules about not using certain words on air, have I broken that rule, Mr. Higgins?
A lot of the complaints against you, Garvey, is not so much what you say, but your attitude. You come across as
the passion. The passion.
No, passion is a mild word for you.
So if I'm not using any derogatory words, what would you use to say I'm being rude to them?
No, man, I'm saying you can be rude.
Was I rude to anybody yesterday?
On the radio?
I wouldn't.
No, not necessarily.
Probably YouTube.
All right.
But on the radio,
this is the part where I have a problem with management. I'm going to speak to management now.
Hold on. Be very careful, right?
Yes, sir, of course, and highly respectful.
Yes.
No. When you set these rules, right, and I respect the rules that you set for callers, right, you have to also set the rules for the texters as well. And let me commend you again for yesterday, Mr. Higgins. I noticed yesterday you made a concerted effort not to read certain texts, right? Mm-hmm. However, in the past, Mr. Higgins, you have read certain texts, not just about me, but about certain other callers.
Man, you're correct.
And as a result, Mr. Higgins, what it does is that it emboldens certain people on YouTube.
I'm not going to read them on there.
Yeah, you're correct, Garvey. So if we don't want to cuss out on the radio, we're reading a cuss out text message that's anything derogatory either. Yeah. Correct.
Cool. So I want the people in YouTube to know that I am not hired by KLS. If you come at me in YouTube in a personal way, I feel that I have the right to come back at you.
But having said that, Garvey, and I hear you. Do you believe that you have an obligation and a duty to change your style a little bit, to calm down a little bit?
No.
You don't think so? You think that you
have a duty to be myself the way God made me?
And don't you think that sometimes being yourself
No, if you tell me say you have rules, if you tell me say you have rules
I'm
that
not
you
just
say you don't
talking
want me
about
to use
rules.
certain
No,
words, well, on,
it's not just words.
I do my best to adhere by those rules.
Garvey, I'm saying sometimes it's not just about words, it's an attitude
All
and a
right, no,
tone.
all right, no. Let me address certain things that was said on me yesterday during preacher's call, right? The first thing is preacher said I was the reason why he stopped calling the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think preacher has given me too much credit there. I don't think I'm that powerful to control any single human being.
And why would he lie though?
No, let's go back to the last time me and preacher interacted on the show. By the way, preacher has blocked me from his phone for a very long time, Mr. Higgins. So all of them interactions, the way I tell you about, are long time interactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, let's speak about the last time we interacted on this show, right? Let's just get the facts out there, Mr. Higgins.
The NFL
I came on, right? I came on and I was speaking to Zidane about the NFL quarterback rankings. You remember that, Mr. Higgins?
Yes.
Good. I wasn't speaking to preacher. I laid out a theory that how I felt about the rankings. Do you remember that, Zidane?
Yes, sir.
Preacher was the very next call on the show. You know what he did, Mr. Higgins?
What was that?
He went on to lambaste me and said, how no allow a man like me to be on the radio? Just for that, just for speaking about the quarter rankings.
That's not the reason why he said why we should do
Zidane, he said, I act like I know everything about NFL.
No.
And Zidane, these are his own words.
No, man, he made a comment on the back of something that you said to me in an aggressive manner.
Hold the line, Garvey. Hold the line.
It wasn't about NFL point. Yeah, hold the line.
Hold the line. And I like the tone so far.
Excellent.
You say your sound now?
Excellent.
That's how we all want you to sound. Measured. We're coming back after it.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get a thing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, this a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out, fit in the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right. School is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports is my #1 choice for back to school. They have 2 convenient locations here in Montego Bay, Bay West Shopping Center and Fairview Business Complex.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back to the desk. We're back with your guy.
Yes, what were you saying now?
No, I'm saying the reason why he said how we allow
so
you.
He didn't challenge anything. He did.
Yeah, man, he did challenge
that.
anything.
I was pretending like I know everything about NFL. He said that.
Yeah, man, he did, but that's not the reason
and
why he
it's
said.
the second time he's done that. Remember, he called me a charlatan in the past.
Yeah, man, but I'm saying the reason why he said how we allow you on the radio was not because of your NFL points, though.
Yeah. No. He, in addition to saying that, he also said that about my NFL take. He said that.
Okay, all right, continue.
Right, and then he went on to add that to it as well, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Now, the very next day, what happened was that preacher came in studio. You remember, Mr. Higgins?
Yes. So you have to.
And I was having a banter with him about the same topic. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything toxic about that banter, Zidane?
Yeah, and we applauded you for it.
So why would preacher say that because of that? Remember now, we don't interact personally outside of that, There's no interaction between me and preacher personally outside of that. So why would he say I was the reason he stopped calling the show when that was his last time being on the show?
All right. So why would that not be the reason?
Why do I think, Mr. Higgins, personally?
Yeah.
Because preacher came on and challenge my arguments about the QB and say I was talking rubbish.
No, man, we're not getting into that. No. I'm asking.
This is my theory why he ran, Mr. Higgins.
No, man.
Preacher is not.
Hold on, Garvey.
He ran away from the argument. That's
Garvey,
why he stopped calling.
this is the other thing. You know, you have to respond to we. You know, you can't just talk him about.
No, you asked me why him stop calling. I gave you my reason.
What's that reason?
He ran away from the argument because during that discussion, I asked two simple questions to Preacher. I said,
no, man, you're not going no further. You said it is that NFL argument that.
You don't remember the questions I left for Preacher on Sports Text, Mr. Higgins?
No.
I said, Preacher, please don't just come on and curse me and campaign for me to be blocked from the show. What I want you to do is give me football reasons why Joe Burrow was right. No, hold on, let me just finish. No, you gave Preacher 19 minutes yesterday. You know, I listened to the call.
Garvey, I'm saying I don't believe that is the reason. I
can't even finish my point.
But I can't get to finish mine either, my boss. This is the point to me. I tell you, Garvey, I'm saying I'm not interested in what your theory is, you know. Me, I gotta believe Preacher why I'm stop call. Him said there were some.
Did you know that Preacher lied yesterday when he said I typed that he collected money on YouTube? I never typed those words about Preacher. And here's what I'm challenging Preacher to do, Mr. Higgins. If he was contemplating legal action, he must have saved that message. Produce the message where I wrote on YouTube that you collected money. I never.
Did you say something about him being paid?
Words. No, I use a phrase that I've used to him many times, and it is the same thing that a caller has bashed him before. I said, Preacher, you are, in my opinion, you're an undercover agent. The way you want to interpret that is fine. And the last thing I will say, Mr. Higgins,
Garvey, I see something where you said something. Somebody sent it to me where somebody under the names you use said something about paid. So, unless somebody has said the wrong thing.
I said he's an undercover agent. Next thing,
I'm seeing the word paid.
What's your name on YouTube now, Garvey?
Hold on. The last thing, Mr. Higgins.
No, hold on.
Why are you not addressing this?
What's your name on YouTube? Mosiah is your name on YouTube?
Yeah.
When you go call out the agent Preacher who get paid to come defend Babsy.
Did you write that?
I don't remember typing that.
You don't write. Make we leave it right.
Yeah, man.
Leave it right.
The last thing I was
No, I'm not going to allow you to continue because no, that's it.
No, because he said something else about me that I need to address.
No, but you just denied that you mentioned Preacher and paid.
All right,
and
cool.
All right, you have to withdraw that. No, you have to withdraw that publicly.
All right, I withdraw that, Mr. Higgins.
You withdraw what? Hold on, okay. Man. What is it you withdraw?
Yeah. That I never said he got paid.
So do you express any remorse for saying that kind of thing against the man, big man?
Maybe.
No, man, when you say yes, we talk again.
Maybe.
We leave it, yes. Because the man clearly take offense and until you are...
All right, okay, well, if I said that, I apologize to him, Mr. Higgins.
Good.
But the last thing I want to say, Mr. Higgins, I want you to give me a chance to hear my views. No,
hold on. If you insinuate that I'm any fairer to Preacher than you're gone. You're gone with that 5 minutes.
No, but you gave him 19 minutes yesterday, Mr. Higgins.
Listen what I say, my boss. We cannot allow you to just talk because a while ago, if we were just allowing you to talk, you said that you never said nothing about being paid. And if me never interrupt, I'm fine.
So you did. Question. All right, and I answered your question.
Yes,
right?
So you
and
have
I went on to say, I say that, I apologize.
No, but you say
if, for saying
even though you know that you did, but we are going to leave it. They say you're not being forthcoming and outrightly.
So hold on, no. You're not going to allow me to say that Preacher has said worse to me in my personal phone than SYM. Preacher must tell people that he has told me worse than that.
All right. We leave it there. We leave it. We go back on Astar. Boy, me I tell you. We go back online. Hello.
After the storm comes the calm, man.
Oh, Mount Salem, the calm.
I'm not even gonna say one word and nothing on that.
Excellent. Excellent choice.
What I'm calling out Nick. We want to discuss some tennis, Mr. Higgins and Mr. Matthews. The US Open starts Sunday, and they like to hear Nick's prediction. Venus Williams playing at 45 years old, playing a girl named M whatever, I can't call her name. I am predicting Venus to win one game. Yeah, so I think that she will win our first game, but I don't see her passing any further than that. Before we go any further, what do you think, Mr. Matthews? Venus' chances?
Venus
and how far she will
getting knocked out immediately. First row.
Immediately.
Yeah, first row.
What about you, Mr. Higgins?
Me not expect too much from Venus at this stage in her life.
No. I'm not going to say we she go a final or win the slam. I'm talking about how far you think she can go if she can win the first round.
I don't know who.
Whatever.
I'm not sure what the quality of the person she's playing against. So it's something we don't have to go look up.
Yeah, but you kind of know the quality of Venus. The lack thereof.
Yeah, but you also have to know the quality of who she play against me before you can make a decision. So she
can't. Well, that's a fair point.
She can't worthless on the person. The other person worthless, sir. You know.
Yeah. Fair point. Yeah. So the other thing now, and a more serious note though, I this girl that they said is overrated. I think she and Zabalenka are gonna make the final. I don't think Zidane going to agree with me on that either.
Who's that now?
But I think Gaff are going to get it right. Not this US Open. And I think she and Zabalenka are going to make the final. And I think she are going to win it all. She are going to surprise. Yeah, man. She are going to surprise Nick and Shipping Port and these people. Who don't rate her none at all.
Why don't rate her any at all? I think she can go all the way.
When them come on, them we tell you why they not rate her. And on the men's side, I expect the big two to continue with Alcaraz.
Mm-hmm.
With Alcaraz, big two. You know the big two. Me have to mention them name. Sinner and
Alcaraz.
Yeah, and I think Alcaraz is going to take it there. But yeah, the last thing before two more points. This thing that me keep hearing, more I say something on it, Mr. Higgins. This West Indies going to England back in the 70s and 80s. I'm gonna draw a line, Mr. Higgins, and if it bramble, well, say it bramble. But look at the IPL. The IPL did not take West Indians first to make them good, you know. The Chris Gayle and these people was good at T20 before them got IPL, you know.
Yep.
So if going into IPL, clearly it's a strong competition that makes them better.
Yeah.
But another IPL make Chris Gayle and Marlon Samuels and those people, Andre Russell and all these people, and IPL make them good.
IPL would make them a little bit better, but you're right.
Right. No, I'm drawing the reference with
all the ability to liquid cricket ball long before.
Repeat?
No man, Cramps them and Marlon them and Pollard them had all the ability for liquid cricket ball before there was an IPL. Now did it help with them
yes,
game?
I'm just drawing reference to that thing of Joy Chatu talking about.
Right.
With the county cricket.
Right.
So to come now, what you go say now a 40% or 50% make Chris Gayle good in a T20 of the IPL. Clearly, IPL a high standard. We know that.
Yeah.
But, and the reverse now, Mr. Higgins, if you notice year by year now, the amount of persons that from here now going into the IPL is getting less and less. You know why?
The quality I get less and less in the Caribbean.
Right. So the quality, so in order for these foreign countries pick you up, and it go for all sports, and not just the county cricket. If there's a reason why there are more West Indians in the IPL than the Zimbabweans, you know.
Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Irish and all these countries, you know.
There's a reason why more West Indians in the IPL than in the county cricket in England. One format we're good at, one format we're not good.
Exactly. So
one format we're relatively good. So it's how good you are why people take you in them leagues.
Yes.
Why would the English want to develop West Indian players? Because them think they're extremely talented and would benefit from their services.
Exactly. So they didn't do it to help we. They did it to help them.
Zidane, you know, say even if a team I go pick you, the scout a come for you. When the scout a come for you have to show some form of your ability, you know, Zidane. Else they don't want you, you know.
Yeah, of course.
If only do I to understand.
So as good as Leon Bailey is, if Leon Bailey did not show the quality, Genk wouldn't want him and these countries that he go.
They would send him back like how them send back your friend from Division 3.
You know you don't go there.
The point that I don't understand why Dwight not getting. West Indians were not the only people going to play in England, you know. There were Australians and Pakistanis and all New Zealand people did not play county cricket. You know. So why were we the ones dominant? Since county cricket played such a significant role in our dominance, why the other countries who did that county cricket too never dominant like we in them time?
And that isolated example what Mary Maggie with Shea Wolf, that don't make no sense.
None at all. But
that don't make no sense at all. It make it sound like we have 11 people or 15 people when I get picked because they average 75 and 85. It don't make no sense. One last thing, Zidane. As a boy, me sorry, I couldn't do it. Arsenal now get ready in time to face Leeds. But him going to get to face our team.
Yeah, I know Leeds. We don't need him for Leeds.
That's what I'm saying. You know, you should, well, to do your football players, Zidane, you can't say that yet.
No, man, I mean I can't say that.
You don't expect to need him to lead.
No, we don't need Eze to beat Leeds, my boss. Even if Leeds go on to win the game, we never needed Eze to be. You understand?
Well, some other factors. That's a fair point.
There you go, man. So even if the upset happens,
that's a fair point.
We're far better than Leeds overall, man for man. So it wouldn't be because of Eze.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Have a good day, weekend, gentlemen.
All right, cool. Big up.
All right, we can take the break now. I'll start. We'll right up on the break, so we'll take that. We'll come back on the other.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstone, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited.
Tottenham head coach Thomas Frank says the club are not interested in signing players who are not fully committed to them. Crystal Palace playmaker Eze is set to join rivals Arsenal in a deal worth £7.5 million, having been poised for the switch to Spurs earlier on in the week. Frank's side had been confident of landing the 27-year-old. Palace wanted Eze to remain at the club until after Thursday's Europa League conference game against Fredrikstad. However, the England international was left out of Palace's 1-0 home win against the Norwegian club after his buoyed club Arsenal agreed terms. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up Sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
What am I going to do about this now?
What happened to you, missus?
My car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done in the parts world, you know? Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, you name it. Them have it.
Visit Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 929-9146. Or in Maypen at shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Telephone 986-7142.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back.
Yeah, man. Welcome back. Back online. Hello.
Zidane?
Oh, well, good afternoon, Sir P, man.
Yeah, Orville.
Sir P, you alive?
Yeah, my Orville.
Uh-huh.
Let me around 2 months ago, your friend Mr. Watson, I suggest something that on a Friday you have turf fight. Have a little quarter hour, half hour of the program. The first time you asked, there was some technical difficulties with the station that we didn't carry. But you don't even think about it any longer.
No, well, if you don't want it, and if you're not willing to come out for no own like a 15-minute segment, then we wouldn't have it.
Yes, man, because over the past 2 months, we have some wicked ride like the Derby and Aladdin ride some wicked race and people don't go in him. We do have the opportunity to say as a masterful ride and then him beat Desert of Malibu other day in a mile race and them things, right? No, we're like, and even sometimes the racing commission have some dispute and people would like to voice them opinion. Like other day, them say,
but what's stopping you from voicing your opinion now?
No, man, what I'm saying, when we talk, Orville, right? You would say, all right, call Mr. Metcalf, who is the big boss, and we question him.
Oh, you want a
Solomon Sharp and them things.
You want a quarter hour of horse-related issues
yeah,
only.
talk about the work Saturday. Them suspend a jockey for 25 days, right?
Yes.
And when the jockey appeal and some jockey inside it, them reduce the suspension to 6. Now, what I'm saying, Orville, if the steward see there is an infringement and give them the jockey the maximum sentence, why when the man appeal and them say, before them say, all right, forget it, them only reduce it to 6. Right? This is things what we want to talk about.
Me see the race, and with my naked eye, by the 25 days, they look harsh for you. But, I must admit, I'm a complete novice to them. So, no authority.
Yeah.
But I reduce it to 6.
Yeah, because we have some great 3-year-old now. We have asked them, Impeccable Joe, right? We have Governor. We have EH2O. Run all day. We want to discuss them and them things, right? And I want to get the trader for a syndicate named Seeker in the program.
I hear you, boss. If there's enough interest on that, then we'll see how it goes.
All right, then I will cool, huh?
Big up yourself, Mr. P.
Yeah. I will. One second. First, you have, when the Sobers and them guys, they used to go, Cali Smith used to go England, go play, A Lancashire League, them play, till them upgrade some of them. And even Cali Smith, a Lancashire, Gilchrist, a Lancashire League, them used to play, So them performance, them upgrade them to county cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because Viv them never go to England and play county same time.
No, as a matter of fact, the first time I heard about Andy Roberts, and when he mash up Colin Codry and,
So Andy did go to England to play league before county as well?
No. I think it was a county cricket match because Codry was on the decline, right? So I don't quite remember if it was county cricket or Lancashire League. But I know that is the first time I hear about Andy is when he manufacture Codry and.
Okay. All right.
All right, sir. Cool.
Amanda's text a very weird thing to my phone. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Sir Emirates.
What go on try?
Yeah, say Emirates.
Emirates in 5.
Emirates.
Big up shot to my brethren.
Yes.
What go on? No good?
What I am, man? What I am?
Why on the heat, man? Outside there.
The heat.
Me not feel the heat.
Why the heat? No, man.
No, man. Put the different, man.
No, man. Every day. It's every day, man. All the night it wicked, my boss.
Me know about that. Tell you there's something going on to them. I tell you.
Rougher than now, man.
Like,
why? I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be. I want to wish on the enemy to play a test match, in Jamaica.
It's hot outside, eh?
Yeah, man. It's wicked, man.
Well, I know what day I wash some clothes and put on the line, my boss. And virtually, by the time I come down back off of the line, the clothes dry.
Orville, I get one breadfruit the other day,
Yeah.
and put on my house. And in the night, the day before, and by the morning, I have to put it in the fridge,
What happened?
Right, man. It's soft
Oh,
like,
yeah, man, it's not hot for real, man.
Yeah,
real
man,
hot for
we
true.
get out there.
I want to tell you something. I left a bottle of water in the car. Which day? One day, must have last week or the week before. Left it while me on the program, man. By the time the program done, I mean, you would have think it's boiled water. You get to me, I say?
Yeah, man.
The water, you could have just make tea with the water.
Yeah. I tell you.
And I carried it. It's rough, man. It's rough.
Yeah. Anyway, the caller before me say that, what became of economist? I haven't heard him in recent time.
I don't know. You know you're from him?
No.
And what about Bumpy? Remember Bumpy was a call maybe a year or two ago?
Bumpy not died, man.
He died?
Yeah, man.
Are you serious?
Bumpy died years ago.
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you have to call out them guys with them, man, because sometimes you hear people, I know you hear them for a while, you know what go on, you understand? But economists, if you are here, we still want to hear you again.
I no longer used to post on WhatsApp and not seeing him posting anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, two calls before, the gentleman talked a little bit about the England thing. Orville, me say again, I'm not really going to talk on it much, I just want to correct something. Remember, the original discussion was about to what extent the country could.
All right, how much percent you get England? Me give it 50.
Yeah, man, let me finish this point, man. To what extent? That is the point. So when a person come and say something else.
All right, to what extent you think England was
contributed to?
Yeah, we know what the discussion is.
Dominance of West Indies cricket.
Yes. I'm saying what.
We are not saying that county cricket made the man great.
So me ask you
because they were great before.
What percent you give in county cricket to with dominance?
Well, it's hard. Listen, me and smart like to pick some out of this guy. I don't have any scientific way of finding.
No, scientific.
Right?
Because when we say 20%,
you are saying 20%. I will work with the 20%.
You'll work with that.
But what you must understand, there are some operations, especially working business, taking the 20% of your performance out can be the difference between you and the competitor. In cricket terms, it can be the difference between you being dominant over another nation or not.
No, man, we would still be a dominant cricket. We would still be a dominant cricket team.
Yeah. But there's no question about that, But I think what most people are saying, including you, is that if it weren't for county cricket, or they are saying that county cricket didn't, whether it was there or not, West Indies would have maintained their high level of dominance. I mean that county cricket didn't mean anything to West Indies.
No, I wouldn't say no mean nothing.
Right?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
And I'm saying otherwise, that it did help. At the time it was county. If it were India they were playing in, it still would have helped because of the more games they are playing.
Exactly.
And the condition that they are learning to own their art.
So if you're a professional and you're involved in professional sports at a fairly decent level, then it will help you. But I'm saying when England were sending for us to come play cricket in England, it was not to develop it's because we were already earning with stripes.
And again, I'm saying that is not the reason for the discussion.
No, man. We were a special bunch of cricketers before county.
Yeah. Athletics more talk about still. Athletics.
Yeah.
So no Elias, me hear him, I say yesterday, boy. Yesterday we had it. The 20th, today the 22nd, day before. That boy, because of slow start and this and that, not giving much credence to what Civil did. And I'm saying to that boy.
That's what you got from the interview, the post race interview.
Yeah, most of what I heard, he was saying that because of his poor start, mean that his poor start, had it been that if he and Civil would have moved off almost at the same time, he would have beat up Civil, right? Which I don't necessarily would agree. That's a position. I think he's still suffering from the injury because he had a tendon issue, right? I don't think he has recovered at all, so I don't think he has the 9.74 he did at the Olympic. I don't think he can go anywhere close to that. Based on the fact that he have not had much games for this year.
Who the 974 at the Olympic?
979.
979. Oh, go again.
979.
I think it's 979.
I think the 979 was Civil,
No, man.
He did. No, not Civil. Thompson.
Then the two of them not come with the same time. Man.
Yeah. Remember, it was on
979 There's another figure after that.
979 point something.
Yeah, that's
gone into the hundreds of yeah. But
so the point I'm saying that I don't believe that he's anywhere in shape or form to be able to get that. And for another few days, we don't see him get that to be able to
the man run 975 since he already doing it.
That's before him injured or after.
Well, him run 975 at the trials. So if him can get back to his best shape this season, I don't see too many people running faster than that.
I cannot do that. The only concern I'm having though is that Seville and Thompson, the late 50 meter. We need a little bit more speed out of them. Meaning that they kind of flat out, it seems. And think there is a second half race man, Lyle. But if they are very close with the start, it may be a challenge. You understand? But I still believe that me not think Elias will go anywhere close to that. And one of our guys will tip him for the 100 meter.
All right, sir.
All right, I strongly believe that. All right, so I don't hear much about the Jamaican guys yesterday who in the knockout races. Anything about that? I've been trying to figure out.
What kind of races?
Some meet yesterday. The younger Jamaican people. Any information on that?
No, I don't know which meet yet.
Is it the Naka?
Is that track meet yet?
Yeah, track meet, man.
Let me put out some feelers and see what comes.
I'll figure out what I go on. Anyway, my thing, Orville. I don't know what go on between preach and thing there, but Orville, I will start this out.
We sort it out already, man.
You sort it out? What is the solution?
No. The two gentlemen, one little bit more guilty than the other, will bury the hatchet and we'll be good from here on it.
Well, I hope that. We don't want the program come down to this kind of thing. And we know sometimes, people vibe going to rile up and stuff. But we have to keep it level.
Fair point, sir. Big up, Troy. Enjoy the week.
Anyway, take it easy. Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, we'll take another break. We'll come.
Tracy, who you go give on now?
You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them.
Me can't get some?
No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
Are you stressed? Do you need some pampering to rejuvenate your body and lift your energy? Well, the team at 432 Bodyworks is waiting to service your needs. We offer spa, pedi, and manicure, foot detox, express facials, as well as hot stones, cold stones, and cupping therapy massages. Visit us at 432 Bodyworks, 5 Parish Place Halfway Tree, or call 876-352-6278 or 364-4576. For more information or to set an appointment. 432 Bodyworks. Live well 24/7.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we go back and line up.
No, he's saying we should take a few WhatsApp.
Oh, WhatsApp messages.
Yeah.
Woo! Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
All right, here we go. Good afternoon, gents. Clearly, the management of Omega disagree with you both about your classification of certain callers as box office. I agree with management. Those callers are not box office at all. No, man, Garvey box office for sure. But Garvey is a villain box office. You have that, I mean, I'm going to say what they call it. Remember, in every show, you have the hero and you have the villain. Garvey is just villain. But Garvey a box office. You can't agree on that. You get trouble, Hard for deal with. But you can't agree on the fact that Garvey brings something to radio. Where we make him is a compelling listener. Hard to deal with. You want to turn off your radio, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't deny that Garvey do something to radio. Anyway, we go down here, so. Somebody named Rodney King, Rodney King voice. Can't we all just get along? Orville Zidane I saw on YouTube where they are saying both Michael Forbes and Denzel McKenzie have been signed by Cavaliers Soccer Club. Can you find out if this is accurate, please? Both players played for Veer Phoenix last season.
Yeah, man, I'm understanding that Forbes is with Cavalier. I'm not sure about Denzel McKenzie. But I understand that there was some sort of falling off with McKenzie and the Phoenix people. Yeah.
Zidane, what do you think about the data that Man City won more games than Arsenal last season?
What I think about it? I don't think not of it. They won more games.
Yeah.
Arsenal drew many games that cost us the league. Drew too many.
All right. So when I tell Garvey, as me say, I too want to read some of them texts, but I want to give it to Garvey. Wicked. So Garvey, you know, basically what comes out of his mouth will get him in trouble. I'm not going to say more than that. So Garvey, work with that one there. And another one bashing Garvey, talking about how disingenuous he is and all them kind of something. So Garvey, as usual, the people are coming for you. Orville, I truly believe your statement to Garvey came across as sincere and even noble in the sense of encouraging him to reflect and possibly change. With the same spirit, I'd like to share something with you, not in a condescending way, but simply as a thought for consideration. Perhaps you could take a look at the way you interact with your callers. At times, the tone may come across as putting them down, and I feel that's often what triggers the pushback you get. It's kind of long, but maybe you're well. Everyone has an opinion, and as you often say, even if it sounds like Bramble or doesn't meet the common sense test, sometimes it helps just to let them share it. It's really the tone more than the content. In my view, that causes the tension. And he went on, phrases like you're not bright enough or intelligent. You are. Tell me this, people, every time I say these things to Carla, it's because the callers are coming at me. I am always having to be in a defensive mode. Nobody not just call the phone and not take me on. And it usually reduced to me. I tell a man, say, you don't sound very bright. Is usually the people, and we know it is the same set of people, you know. It's the same set of people who, you know, live and die for come take me on the radio data. Them the people. And we know who they are. There's a half a dozen names where we can just reel off. And them people are the problem. All right, hit that. We go back.
All right, there was a race involving Shelley and Fraser. She came fourth. And Jefferson won in 10-7-6. So the struggles for Shelley continue.
Yeah. What time she run?
Oh, yeah. Well, let me get the time.
Yeah.
All right. We go back on now, Asta.
Hello.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Dangerous in 5 here.
Good afternoon, Dangerous in 5.
Hey, y'all good?
Yes. Do I.
All right, cool. I want to go back to what we were talking about yesterday. And guys, I really think we can give each other a chance to talking. What I find happening is once y'all start to get destroyed in the discussion, y'all trying to find a way to last the conversation, like say something and then hang up the phone. They were just talking at the discussion. Now, my point on this thing is pretty simple. My argument has always been that county cricket, league cricket, and league games in England significantly contributed to the greatness of West Indies cricket over an extended period. All right? That is my argument. League cricket, county cricket, and tour games in England. I've said that once ready access to that was removed, and the motivational, financial, and development benefits were removed, there was an automatic decline in outcome for West Indies cricket. And we have seen that. But you guys are trying to explain it away in another way. I'm also saying that this argument that y'all set up, that people like Viv Richards was so special, he was not. when you look on what his record was as a 20-year-old, then we have seen other 20-year-olds who came after him. Shea Hope, Adrian Barras was 17, and he was getting. They both had a batting average in Caribbean red ball cricket that was twice better than Viv Richards' average, and they were not being called in for a county contract. Viv had an easier pathway to play in cricket in England, and he got the benefits. Those guys had a harder pathway to getting access to that, and they suffered for it. Now, what was your counter argument to that, Zidane?
Well, we're going over this over and over again, do it, man.
No, we're not going it over and over because you have not been willing to sit in the discussion.
But
I've made 3 points. What do you object to?
I made my points already, my boss. I disagree that it was
Zidane,
significant.
what do you object to? Because it is pointless that after the phone call hang up, you then take the opportunity to make your point where I can't counter it.
No, man, I think...
What are you objecting?
I disagree that it's significant, but it played a part.
No. Why you disagree? Look at Viv Richards versus Shea Hope and Adrian Barra.
I believe in my mind if they had not gone to England, they will...
No. Explain the Viv Richards, Adrian Barra, Shea Hope.
No, what I'm saying...
They had batting averages which were twice as good as Viv Richards is.
Wait, in my mind...
And you asked me, by the way, to go and research the bowlers who they were facing. They were not... Viv was not facing a bunch of bowlers who were half as good. I looked at his games. He had people like Maurice Foster bowled to him. See?
Oh, is Maurice Foster was bowling to Viv?
Yeah, Maurice Foster, Larson, Foster, Bailey, Zin, Bartholomew. I mean, Shea Hope can put up people who were decent bowlers bowling to him. Jerome Taylor, Shillingford, Zin, Azari Joseph, Pramal, Zin, Moti. So when you look on it, you don't see a thing where the bowlers who Viv was facing were twice as good.
So if Hope had gone Hope had gone to England, he would be as good as Viv.
No. If Hope has a batting average that is twice as good as Viv,
yes,
and Viv wasn't facing up to bowlers that were twice as good as Hope, can we now conclude that Hope as a youngster, as a 20-year-old, was better than Viv was as a 20-year-old?
Well, there was no discussion about Viv versus Hope at 20 years old. Right?
No, man, there was a little discussion about that. Can we conclude that discussion? Can we conclude that?
No, man, but I was not having that discussion. I'm not interested in that. The argument is about...
Why are you not interested?
Because the argument is about how significant role did they go into England playing West Indies dominance.
So, all right, so let's go over to that. You don't see that England was significant in this getting better?
I believe if the players didn't spend a day in England, we would have been a dominant force in the 80s.
Wasn't it significant in Viv Richards' development and Gordon Greenwich and Larry Gomes that they played cricket in England?
No, if they didn't, I think they still would be a dominant force.
What do you mean that, big man? The records show that it's England and play them cricket and then afterwards they got better.
Yeah, man, I'm saying...
They weren't good. Their batting average before England wasn't high.
But what I'm saying...
Went to England, their batting average got better and you are ascribing it to something else?
What I'm saying to you...
Let me say you're dead in the argument.
All right, me dead. Me dead.
Orville, do you have a response?
No.
You always say nobody don't give you a chance to talk. Do you want an opportunity to put down your point?
No, you're gone 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. What you're going to just do is wait until after and say, what I wanted to say, but you wouldn't give me a chance. No, but you dead man. But you don't have a response.
Yeah, we're dead. We're dead.
In 5 out.
Big up.
All right.
All right, next call. Okay.
All right, 615-2841 or 676-6968. Asta, you need to do better with the signs, with your hands, Yes, yeah, man. You just wave your hand at here. What signal playing? We are signal playing. YouTube. We're looking at some YouTube comments now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Go around it. Put it around. Yeah,
YouTube.
Here you go.
So, one Jamaica burning out Garvey again. So, Garvey, for your sake, I'm not going to read them out. But a lot of the text on YouTube is pressuring Garvey around that song. Somebody said Mount Salem, Conroy Swaby, Mount Salem, my favorite caller. And then he said, I hope Chateau will call next. Just get over with it.
Well, eventually did.
Yeah, and who don't so. A lot of the thing heated on us people. I'm not going to read some of them something. Somebody say a caller used to call him Paper. Haven't heard him in a little while. I don't remember Paper. So go down on YouTube, people. And we will find out some of the things there. The people in Bex who Mr. Garvey's box office. What box office mean? Let me say what box office mean. What does box office mean? It means that you buy tickets to go to the movie. Yeah? This helps to sell the program. And that it means, right? In local parlance. Box office meaning a place at a theater cinema where tickets are bought. No, so clearly I know that. Used to refer to the commercial success of a film, play, or actor in terms of the audience. Does Garvey play a significant role in the sports desk? I think so.
Garvey a box office.
I think so.
Did Sarwan go to England when he was being developed as a cricketer?
Sarwan played for Guyana at must be 16 years old.
Yes, so.
Or 17, you know.
But
they can't bat long before.
But he averaged 14 test cricket. So he mentioned Larry Combs a while ago. Sarwan never went to England when he was being developed and he averaged 14 test cricket, do I chat to? If you're good, you're good.
I don't get it.
You know what I think Dwight is lacking the understanding that a lot of the reason why you end up being great is what you were doing at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. Every day, he gets beaten if you go inside and
he doesn't understand that.
He doesn't understand how important that aspect of it is.
No, he is going to tell about Viv average. And I don't even know if it's true that Viv was averaging that in early days. But the people in England saw something in Viv where they've not seen a share hoop.
None at all.
And they were dead right because Viv Richards turned out to be a mega star, arguably one of the greatest ever played the game. Shea Hope would never be anything like that.
None at all.
None at all. Anyway, how we stay now, my boss? We
take
a break.
We take a break. Music when it is. We're coming back.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
So here we go now with the first selection, and this one I know quite well from an entertainer that I happen to know a little bit. This one is from Jeffrey Campbell, a.k.a. Assassin. And this one is called God Now Sleep.
Hold on them. How you think you're hide from? Say hide from yourself. Hear me now. Check. Just remember this. Versatile. Yo, remember say God not sleep. All what you are going with that you feel say nobody not safe. Remember say God not sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill and whenever you want it. Remember God not sleep. When you only on no Sunday but you dirty for the rest of the week, yo. Remember God not sleep. Every time you're bound for make a wrong move. Remember this before you do it. Remember he's the Lord of Lords, the King of all kings. Just remember that he knows and he see it all things, all sins, all of the details. The small things is like the super camera running the film of all films. And I'm talking the wicked and the heartless. All I want seeking cover in the darkness. See when you hiding and things so that him can't catch you. Him only when you take your last breath. Cause God not sleep. So all when you walk around with that you feel so nobody not see. Just remember God not sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill, whenever you want it. Remember God not sleep. Him see what you do yesterday and all of what you keep up last week. Remember say God not sleep. Every time you out to make a wrong move, think before you do it. Because what? Him never chosen yet, him always wide away. Him never take no vacation I go on no break. So if you feel so you can trick him, you making a mistake. No fake ticket can get you through the pearly gate. So make a change before it's too late. Talking to the murderers and all who are thief and who are rape, who see the route and try to deviate. Time for you just get back on the narrow and the straight. Cause God not sleep. All when you are wrong with that you feel nobody not see. Remember God not sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill, whenever you want it. Just remember say God not sleep. Yes, all who are one fan of one like say the machine. Just remember say God not sleep. Hear me now. I don't want to misunderstand me. Watch out. Because I'm not trying to preach to you. Me just a beg and a beseech to you. What the Father listen me, I teach to you. Heart dirty, clean that. Let Jah be the bleach to you. Cause how you treat people, same thing I go reach to you. So it no matter if you ballad or you locks. If you a Catholic, Muslim or even Orthodox. When you carry no to dirty axe, just remember him no need no spectacles and him no wear no contacts. And God not sleep. So all what you are going with and you think nobody not say. Remember so God not sleep. Whenever you feel for rob and rape and kill, whenever you want it. Just remember so God not sleep. When you only on Sunday but you're dirty for the rest of the week, yo. Remember so God not sleep. Well it's another one. Just look, he's not sleep. He's not sleep. Versatile. Remember so God not sleep. He's not sleep. Again, tell them say God not sleep. Some who a wolf and one like say them a shave yo. God not sleep. Him see what you do yesterday, last month, and last week. Yes, God not sleep.
All right, that was from Agent Sasko. God Not Sleep, brought to you by Omega Radio Sports. And we go back online to Worcester. Hello.
Him uncle respond to Sabbath, but I never lock. I never lock like Miss Matty Shop. He never sleep like no beer. Not take no cat nap, you know, say God not. Hey, pull up that.
What's your turn, DJ, you know?
Third? I'm coming alone third, man. Walk on, people. Jamaica, walk on. Walk on.
Yeah.
I tell you, what you tell DJ. Dave, pick up yourself. I heard Dave call, and Dave is one of them people when him start track and field. Hey, Dave, into track and field, you know, that. Hey, Dave, track and field is like a preacher for preacher. Yeah. Dave, yeah, like Dave, eat, sleep, track and field. Dave, you know why oblique looks so? Because he's more relaxed. I think less pressure is on him to beat Noah. You know that. But when it comes to Kishian now, Kishian, even for us, it's like you can see the pressure. Like he expect to beat Noah, so you see the pressure upon him. And that you have to do. And that we see to when we see it. You understand?
when you watch Oblique, if he win, you understand? And when he win, you say he win, and I think he's more relaxed. Don't do that.
Yes.
But when it comes to Kishian, no, Kishian want lose number one, and you don't want Kishian lose number two, and then so the whole pressure upon everybody, and so the race look tens away like whatever. Oblique said me lose, them don't have me off already, so go there and do my best and him run and him win, and he look more relaxed and not put pressure upon himself. But Oblique, let me warn if I'm no. Let me put out a wall for you no. Oblique. If you look so relaxed during them stage, keep this when it comes to World Champion and Olympics. Oblique. We have a gentleman already that have a title that me think you don't really want. Oblique.
Indeed.
Yes. And by the way, me same take out people from all hurdles too. I put in the relay. You understand? So they can take people from anywhere and put in the relay. The relay is not for you. The track and field people. The relay is for the country. You understand? And if them feel like they want to pull somebody from wherever they can, because it's really not for you. It's for the country. Even though the athlete they will up and say, hey, you understand? So they can pull a man from 200 if they feel it is best for the country. And the argument that driver come in one time, I came in that argument already about a person who have an athlete in there. He should not be sitting on in a panel to put the relay team, because it might come across as conflict of interest.
Yes, indeed.
Worse money in it. You understand me? I say? Because me I get a pay from the athlete's salary when them obtain. 10% is mine, 15% is mine as the coach. Oh God, man, it's a hard for me. Now put him in there, knowing if him win this race, he might get $80,000 US or $100,000 US. So that can come off and deem and seen.
Yeah, man. Most definitely.
Yeah. So we have to be careful with that. No, the argument because there are two different arguments me here going on. Zidane, you and Chateau, one argue say the greatness of Viv Richards, an individual player going to England, and argue about West Indies team and a whole.
Then the whole of the players that make up the dominant era for West Indies cricket.
No, I want to know what is the argument. They're talking about the team, or you're talking about the individual?
I'm talking about the players of the dominant era. I'm saying if they had not gone to England, they would still be brilliant cricketers.
All right. So what I'm going to say,
there's no good argument to thinking that it's very significant.
That is kind of
because England at that point in time, it's a non-argument, Badger, because England at that point in time was not producing world-class cricketers in terms of in the same way we were. So it can't be us going there would have been significant.
They was part of the dominant team. You understand? Would you say that Gus Logue is a great cricketer?
Badger, that is a side argument.
Yeah, man.
That's why I said to you, so you can't use that.
Badger, that's a side argument that has nothing to do with the argument, you know.
Exactly my point. So we're not talking about great Viv Richards.
No, but we don't know where Chateau.
This team.
Yeah, but it's Chateau introduced the Viv Richards thing.
Yeah, man, and I try to complain to Shy Hope and all them something.
All right.
Is Chateau just threw the herring there in the water? We are talking about whether going to England, to what extent did it make us dominant? All of a sudden, I hear about Viv Richards and Shea Hope.
Yeah, that's 20 years.
We don't know where that's for.
Okay, well, all right. We don't know what that's for either. But again, you give you a 20%. I want you to break down all you the percentage stage for me. And tell me. So 20% you give to England. Go on again now with the rest of
No. I believe that, like with any other sport, constantly playing a very high level can only be better for your game.
Right.
So the fact that county cricket,
especially in cricket, condition play a great part.
Right. So we were exposed to what England would have done is helped us to bat the moving ball.
I don't want to say England, I don't want to say
English conditions.
Right, the English condition. Because
then you can't get English conditions now about England.
I know, man, but best of the best were there also. You understand?
Yeah.
So
So playing county cricket in England.
Playing county cricket in England
Would have helped the West Indians.
Yes.
To be able to negotiate the swinging ball.
And
in
weather
conditions. Yes, then I see thing in a way that.
No man.
Every time you have to say something, yeah.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry.
So playing in England would help the West Indian to better be able to bat swinging ball. But I'm saying Australians used to play up here as well. And England used to play there. But we were better able to bat the swinging ball than England.
Yeah, man, I understand.
So when we play England with all them swing bowling, we dominate, better than how for them batsmen dominate. When we did a swing the ball.
Yeah, uncle, I understand.
So clearly we had something that they never had.
That is why I wanted to break down your percentage. So you say you give it 20%.
Yes, plus
give me the rest now.
The other 80% was what happened to them from them at 6 till them at 20.
All right, so the other percent just go over there, so go over West Indies side.
So the other 80% of why Viv was good was his West Indian background.
West Indian background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
That's it. So everything that happened to him from a little boy down at Antigua till whenever England. That is 80% of the reason why Viv's special.
So you're telling me then, right? If Viv should have played, if the county cricket should have played West Indies, the Barbados and so on, they would have. Which of them you think would have come out?
When you said the Barbados and so on, I don't know what.
Barbados and the Leeward and the Windward and the Trinidad. We had about 5 teams playing in the Caribbean, in the shell thing at that time, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you're saying all of those 5 teams were better than the teams in England. All of the bowlers.
No, I know that, Mr. Okay. I don't think it is first class cricket what make Viv good. You don't understand what I say from Viv Richards at 12 was a special 12-year-old.
How?
Because of the amount of cricket where they used to play as little boys, my boss.
So where did Viv get swinging ball? Where did Viv get swinging ball to play?
But that's what I said to you now. Viv them did special. But if Viv them did special as little boy, my boss.
I know. So I say,
and I'm saying,
ball,
yeah,
at the condition of we meet at England to play.
Yeah, but they could bat the swinging ball before them go England, because ball used to swing in the Caribbean too, Okay, Malcolm Marshall swing cricket ball, brother. But I'm saying in England the ball would swing more and more.
And at 12-year-old, Malcolm Marshall was swinging some ball like some pro in West Indies.
England would have helped them to develop the skill, my boss.
England helped them.
Then of course, is a swing bowler.
So if you as the England help them like that, you know things are 20% too small.
No, me I trend back towards 15.
You got 15.
Yeah, they have 15.
I mean, I want to explain that, but you to the Carla got some good. Make the next minute in a comeback. Make the Carla got some good.
You want the next minute?
Yeah, Carla got some good.
Hold a line. We're coming.
Yeah, man. Carla got good.
All right, we're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Save when you charge your electric vehicle with JPS. It's even more affordable than gas. Our Charge and Go network offers the fastest electric vehicle chargers, so you can power up in as little as 30 minutes. With over 39 charging points island-wide, you'll always find a convenient place to shop, eat, work, or relax while you recharge. The Charge Lab app and Charge and Go RFID card make it easy to pay and track your charge right from your phone. Start charge. Learn more at jpsco.com/charge and go.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a Word in Time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, about you.
Let me take my minute and break down my percentage scale now, right?
I'm not going to put it at 30. I'm not going to 35. I'm put it at 30. England 30, right? Playing more cricket, better cricket. Passion.
England
40.
were playing better cricket than we.
No. I said when they go to England, they play better cricket.
They
cricket.
did. I
Yeah,
don't know
man.
that the county cricket was no higher level than our Chelsea.
Mr. Higgins, you don't know that.
No, man, it wasn't. It wasn't. I have heard a lot of the test cricketers them time there. So when Jamaica play Barbados, the standard and Jamaica play left to the side with Trinidad might have. Was that a higher standard than county cricket, my boss? Them used to call Barbados versus Jamaica the mini test, for example. They are near the man they matter.
Mr. Higgins, you want my time going up. I don't want my time go so
The
far.
reason why we were producing so much world-class cricketers, my boss, is because we had the best league.
Mr. Higgins, I am going to challenge you on that league versus league another time. But for today, let me just break down my percentage scale, right? I give going to England 30, we give passion. We had more passion in the West Indies than England. We get at 40, and we give Viv them skill 30.
Then where did Viv them get them skill from?
Where you get them skill from? From the West Indies.
Then as me say, everything we happen to them before you got England is 80%, boss. So Viv them skill. Viv them no band with no skill in them, no boss. Viv them skill come out of them passion for the game.
Mr. England, you even agree a while ago. So when they went to England, it helped them. It helped them, you know.
Then
so
it badger. If Desmond Haynes played cricket in South Africa for a while, South Africa would have helped him too, you know.
Yeah.
So once you play sport at a high level, it will help you, you know.
Anywhere outside.
So when Lionel, when Diego Maradona go down a Barcelona go play.
No.
It help him, you know.
When Diego Maradona go to Barcelona play, Diego Maradona already established as a superstar, brother, and play all World Cup on him.
But may I say, did playing in Napoli help Diego Maradona?
No matter with that, when Diego go play for Napoli, Diego a big superstar.
No, Jesus, did it help? Did it help?
No, because I'm a big superstar already.
Badger, every, you say once you are playing at a high level.
No matter with that. Nobody Diego
it helped.
Diego Maradona went down when he went to Napoli.
No, man, Badger, you say play.
No, man.
But me, I go answer you if you say playing professionally.
No.
No, man, your time up, you know, so I might tell you that now. No, man, your time up, so I might tell you. No, man, you have to listen to me now.
At the time when you went to England,
me say you have, all right, you say if you're not working with me, because you're 5 minutes up, we're going to call it. Yeah, man.
I'm working with I'm more this up.
Good. Part of being a professional is not just the quality of the opposition, you know. Part of being a professional is how you adjust to some whole heap of things outside of the field. Do you travel well? Do you eat? How do you manage hotels? How do you manage meals? How do you manage them something there? Part and parcel of being a successful sportsman is how you react, is how you deal with all of that, you know. I'm saying as a professional, when you play week in, week out at a high level, no matter where, that whole business of being a professional athlete helps you.
That is why, Mr. Higgins, you cannot give it 15%.
All right, that's why I give it 20. We leave it, listen. All right, cool. So at that moment, people understand, you know. You see, being a professional, when you have to get up, because when you play amongst your peers, you know, you're good enough if them could have bat before them left you. But when you are now being paid, and every weekend you have to play cricket, whether rain or sun or shine, when you have to focus, 18 games in our county season plus the one-day game, the man thing. Clearly that will help you to become more professional in your approach. So we now say English county cricket never played that role. But Viv them could have played cricket before they got England. That's what I say. That's why England wanted them. Anyway, let's go back on line.
Hello?
Hello?
G-Star.
Oh, okay, I didn't think I was on. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, I felt like I was watching or listening to an episode of Seinfeld a while ago.
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
The one Badger, man. That's true, man.
It's a sitcom.
Yeah.
All right, I said it once, I'm going to say it again, gentlemen. Our national basketball team is on their way to qualify for the World Cup, and I still haven't heard nobody.
How do you know that they're on their way to qualifying for the World Cup?
Because they just went through a tournament.
Yeah, and then come through.
They're going they're going to the next stage in mostly November or December.
And I'm saying that stage they may not go through. So to say that they're on their way to qualifying for the World Cup is misleading.
Okay, they're on the way to attempt to qualify for the World Cup. How is that?
Better.
Okay. And influence and important. Same thing.
Ah, Jesus.
Or different.
Let's take the correction now.
Influence and import are not the same.
No, my mistaken. That was petty. I'm sorry. That was just
No, you said them on their way to qualifying for your World Cup. We
but
don't
you
know
know
that.
what I mean, don't you? Hold on. Do you understand what I was saying? Yes or no?
The second version, not the first version.
So you did understand, but you still tried to...
No,
correct-
me never
correct-
understand
correct-
what you mean when you say them on their way to
Oh.
qualifying. When you're on your way to
Okay,
qualifying
all
is when
right.
qualification
Here's
is likely.
here's my bigger point.
Yeah.
You guys brought on a man named Bradley yesterday about A license and this. Jamaica is going or has a chance to qualify for basketball in the World Cup, and we have not heard from anybody in basketball.
They were more passionate about football and basketball in Jamaica, my boy.
Yeah, but is this the football desk, the
No,
cricket
but
desk?
you know,
or the
you know what generated the call to Bradley yesterday?
Interest from the.
Yeah.
You know why
Yeah,
we end up
the
calling Bradley?
people.
Yeah.
Because what's the best what is the best ability, Mr. Higgins?
No.
In sports.
I am saying the reason
Zidane?
why.
I heard you and I understood.
The reason why Bradley Stewart was called yesterday was two things. Was one main
I understood
thing.
the reason.
Bradley
I
Stewart
didn't say it was
and
wrong, you know. I didn't say it was wrong.
No, they're not your fault for have a sport where the public not interested in
I
that.
didn't say it was wrong, but how do you generate passion, Mr. Higgins?
No, I know my duty that doing boss.
Oh,
my
it's my duty. Anyway.
My duty, the duty of sports desk is not to generate passion in a no sport. You know?
No, you know what? No, well, let's ignore the other sports then. How about that?
No,
Let's
we
just
never
talk
said that.
about
We never said that
and-
either. You don't jump from one
yeah,
to the
because
next.
No, I'm saying it. No, I'm saying it.
if
I'm
you are
saying
prepared
it.
to talk
Because-
about it, then we will engage you.
Then why you not?
Why not have some initiative? Why not create something?
When
Why
them
not,
qualify.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so when them qualify.
Hey, listen, Benjamin,
talk
it's your show, you know. It's your show. Do what you want. I'm just saying, hey, from me, the little G-star, the one man out there who's trying to hear some basketball, I would love to hear somebody from basketball talk about it.
I mean, so
That's
when
all
them
I'm saying.
when them qualify
All
with
right.
her. When it look like them near
I'm
qualify.
sure God would love for us to get some expert and talk about NFL every day.
Say it's when the wagon is full. When the wagon is full,
No,
is when they
but
want
this
to
is
about
the
Mr.
big
Higgins.
man.
You want to get in the wagon from early, man.
No. The purpose of a talk show like this, my boss,
Mhm.
is to discuss issues where the public want to discuss.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're not that stage yet where the public interested
Mr.
in
Higgins,
basketball.
y'all can do what you want. I'm just saying, for me, this is what I want.
Yes.
I don't have to get what I want, you know.
Okay, fine. And next man will call saying,
All
why
right.
hear more NASCAR if you call somebody in a NASCAR and discuss a motor racing. And
All
next
right.
man from
All right.
golf can say, boy, I'm know about some youth who play golf for Jamaica, why we not call the golf community.
Yeah, but maybe, all right, so let's hear some golf. I wouldn't mind.
And I'm saying the minute we
It's not
do that,
It's not basketball in my blood, you know. It's sports.
No. And I'm saying the minute we start do that, then we would have lost the meaning of what a calling show is all about. We discuss topical issues, my boss.
All right.
Good, sir.
Now that we spent about 3 minutes talking about that, I want to finish what I spoke about before, gentlemen, about the move, the Rudolph Speed as the consultant, right?
Advisor.
No, they were, pardon me?
Advisor.
Yeah. No, there was a term that I used, testing the temperature, right? And I think Mr. Higgins has pushed back on that terminology a little bit. But let's just use it for the time being, right? If the JFF actually,
No, me no want-
allegedly.
No, me no want you use that.
No, but let's just say allegedly.
Allegedly what? Allegedly what?
Tested the temperature.
No, but because you're going to set up your argument on something when none of we don't know.
Yeah.
So why would you want me to agree with you that they were testing them?
No, because it won't matter. It won't matter.
No, man, no set up
Either
your argument.
percentage.
It's like you pretty much win the argument because.
Hold on, now. All right, let's put that to the side. No problem.
Yeah.
Let's put that to the side. All right? But let me just say this, though. If they did have to test the temperature, it proved they wouldn't know what the temperature is already.
Me not
For
understand
me,
what
the JFF,
Me don't even understand
you
what
don't-
testing
you
the
know what I
temperature.
mean by that?
No, I don't understand
Mr.
what you meant by
Higgins,
testing
when you dip your
temperature.
toe- you know when people dip them toe in a pool?
Yes, but me don't know what testing the temperature
you know,
means.
You know why you dip your toe? Hold on, you know why you dip your toe
Ah,
in the pool?
Jesus, I know what testing your temperature is in reality, my boss. Literally, what is testing your temperature with what I mean?
What I'm
McLaren?
saying is, if they were already in the pool, they would need to put their toe in the pool.
Me not understand how the analogy they work with McLaren, big man.
My point is, the JFF should already know the temperature.
Me not understand what you say. All right, cool.
All right, that's very easy, Mr. Higgins. Come on. Anyway, so let me get to this now. I'm just talking about the move itself, gentlemen, right? Zidane, I want to ask you a question now because I don't know this. I don't follow football as much as you do. has a move like this, would you say it's unprecedented in international football?
Yes.
Or do the Brazils and it's unprecedented?
I haven't heard of it before.
All right, so it's an unprecedented move, right? So let's keep that there. So it's an unprecedented move. Now, Mr. Higgins, do you believe in the term that you get what you pay for?
Generally.
Okay. So it's a volunteer position.
Yeah, for now.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's not getting paid for it.
No.
It's also a part-time position, meaning that he owns a football club, he coaches for that said team, he is the head of the
all right, so it's a part-time
committee.
job. Yeah, it's part-time. Therefore what?
So meaning, how much time will he have to put into this job?
How much time does this job need for him to be effective?
If it's an important job, he needs a lot of time. If it's an important job.
But I'm saying,
if it's an important job.
how much time do you think it needs? When you say a lot of time, what
For
we talking?
me, if I am want to be a consultant, I need to spend a lot of time.
Hold on. We are asking Mr. Speed to be consultant or advise against 3 teams, 6 games.
Yeah.
Now, those analysis on those 3 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need to be a full-time 24 hours on the job to know that?
What is he going to analyze the coach on?
He's going to watch film. He's going to watch film.
Watch film on the teams.
Yeah.
And can say, all right, so the Bermuda
you
team.
All right. If you're a professional, you need to spend a lot of time.
What is a lot of time? That's what I ask you. How many tapes does he need to watch of Bermuda?
I would say 8. The very least.
But by the time from he was appointed till now, but hold on, a whole heap of time pass, you know.
Right, G-Star, let's be practical. So we're playing Bermuda, Trinidad, and Curacao.
Don't bring up that because they put him in. They gave him that role because they weren't sure. There is though. So don't.
No. I'm saying they give him the role now, knowing say them 3 teams the way I play it. What's wrong with you? Hold the line. We're coming. We're giving you a couple.
Oh. Okay.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Shelley Fraser Price, speaking ahead of her race in Brussels today, was responding to questions about what should we expect from her in the World Championship next month and what she felt about those who doubt her.
I don't really care for the opinions of others because I find that even when I had my son, when there were a lot of persons who thought that, having a baby and coming back was not going to be good, or turning 30 and then 35. And, for me personally, I think over the years I've been able to really push the boundaries of what's possible.
Shelley Fraser Price, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box, and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Stripe, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carry Burst. Juice Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Remember to take your new voter ID card to the polling station on Election Day. You may still vote without your ID card, but the process will be faster if you have it with you. If you don't have your ID card, you must answer questions, be fingerprinted, and take an oath before you can vote. Bring your voter ID card and make it easier on yourself and others. That was a message from the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
Mommy,
can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right, school is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports Ocean Village Shopping Center, Ocho Rios is my number one choice for back to school. What's their number? 876-974-2000.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, so G-Star, the point is three teams, them want Speed help with them.
Yeah.
3 teams, Bermuda, Trinidad, Curacao.
Yeah.
A couple of these players probably Speed would have played against while he was winning the Caribbean competition.
Yeah.
Plus, he understands the culture and nature of Caribbean football.
Yeah.
So
All
I'm
right.
saying,
I don't have no problem with that.
so let us say, so they want him to analyze those teams. So what you want to do is look at the last 5 Bermuda games, for example. Look at the players who they are likely to use and advise the coach. Say, coach, boy, this Bermuda team, them play that. Them have a little fast left back. They will love overlap and ting. How much time you need to be able to furnish the coach with them kind of advice?
If you're watching the players and you're looking for tendencies, a lot, hours and hours and hours.
But may I say, if you watch the Bermuda national team, over them last 5 games, each football game lasts 90 minutes.
If I'm watching the Bermuda national team,
yeah,
I need about a week, 12 hours a day.
For do what?
To analyze the players.
No. So you watch the
And
Bermuda
their
national team
tendencies.
play. So you know, see them 18 man they have been using over the last year or 2. So you watch the Bermuda team. A football game is 90 minutes in a boss. And let's say you watch it once and you watch it twice to get a better feel. So that's 180 minutes and you watch a Bermuda game.
And I'm saying at least a week, 12 hours a day, at least.
At least a week.
Yeah. Proper analysis.
All right. Well,
because I want to, because
all right, but you say a week. Yeah, but I'm saying you get that job the 3 months before the qualifiers start.
All right, no, but I don't want to stick on this part-time, I don't want to stick on that. It's a part-time position, right? Oh, let me just say this before Jen come in. And I should have started with this. I apologize, right? For me, I've been watching management and studying management in sports, well, specifically NBA and NFL, for about 20 years, right? At least. This is the second worst move I've ever seen from management. Let me tell you the first. The first was when they gave the ball to make Russell Wilson pass the ball in the Super Bowl instead of run it with Marshawn Lynch. Horrible coaching decision, right?
Why?
The next one.
Yes. Go ahead, continue.
The next was when Greg Popovich took off Boris Diaw in 2013 finals against the Miami Heat, and Chris Bosh got the offensive rebound.
You mean it took out Tim Duncan?
Yeah, he took out Tim Duncan twice for Boris Diaw.
Yes.
Tim Duncan is one of the greatest defenders of all time. He's one of the greatest rebounders of all time. And Greg Popovich took him off for Boris Diaw. Right?
Yes.
This move is on that level.
Based,
it's common sense.
Based on what, though?
Right? All right.
Because
based on the fact that it's an unprecedented move, based on the fact that it's a volunteer position.
So the move is no. Hold on. Give me show them.
Yeah.
You are saying that part of the reason why it's a very bramble move is because it's unprecedented. You can't use.
You have to come better than that, G-Star.
The fact that it never happened before don't mean it fool.
No. Something that is unprecedented by itself doesn't mean much,
Yeah, but
when you clump, when you bring all of these things together now.
No, give us some other things.
Which thing?
You're nothing special from you yet.
You only said unprecedented.
Right. No, but you get what you pay for. That's something that's special because it's a volunteer position.
But I'm saying, do you think Speed have an interest to getting the team qualified? When you say you get what you pay for,
I do. I do.
What that phrase they mean, hold on. You say the phrase you get what you pay for. It means that you're not overly keen about the product where you are getting it. So you're not willing to pay much fee. In this case, it doesn't apply.
That's not true. If I want a mechanic to fix my car, I don't want to spend a lot of money.
Listen what me just say. Listen what me just say and see if you understand what me just say.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for means that the result you can't afford the optimum result, or you don't care about it. So you're prepared.
No, that's not true.
You're prepared to pay
Where did you
peanuts
get that
price.
from?
They're not
Sometimes
They're not
people
get.
can't afford things, Mr. Higgins. What are you talking about? No, man. Mr. Higgins.
You
Well,
get
go
what
on,
you
Sally.
pay for means you either can't afford the real deal or you're not interested in the real deal.
Or you could be cheap. You don't forget that one.
Then you're not
Moving
interested in. No, they're not that tie up in. You're not interested in getting the best. And that the cheap man doing.
People are always Mr. Higgins. People always want the best for themselves. But sometimes you're
Well,
cheap.
I've not heard
So
any
you
good
get what
argument
you
as
pay
to
for.
why the move is one of the all-time worst moves.
But I'm saying Speed. Your argument wouldn't apply to Speed because Speed is widely regarded as the best mind in a football in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So when the JFF hire Speed, when you say you get what you pay for, what they are paying for is the best football man, or what they're not paying for, and I get for free, is the best football man in the country according to many. So I'm not sure that your please would apply.
Because that was my next point, that they could have kept the move private and they undermined the coach.
But why would they keep it private?
But why would they keep it private?
G-Star, you know why I think your argument is flawed?
Hold on, you know why they keep it? Hold on.
Let me tell you why I think. Let me tell you why I think your argument is very flawed. You seem to have suspicions that the coach has no interest in us being there, and it is being forced upon him.
At that time,
and that's your problem.
I admit that. Yes,
so I'm saying to you, and you have no evidence of that.
So your entire argument is based on something where you're not sure.
Where you can't prove either.
Exactly.
So that's your problem.
So how would I be able to prove that?
So I'm saying, what if it is true?
This is what I believe.
No, what if it is true that initially, when the coach came, the coach realized that Rudolph Speed is the Don, his team is the CONCACAF CFU champion. They went to the final the previous year. He went to back-to-back Premier final. I mean, it with some little boy.
Yeah, man, he is a Don.
So the coach,
he is a Don. Yeah.
You know
what he should do?
It's reasonable. Hold on, G-Star, man.
Wait your turn. Yeah.
It's reasonable to believe that a coach from England has come here and see a man doing all of this and don't have him as my assistant and say, listen, why do I have others who are far less equipped to do this sort of thing? I want this man to. Why is that so difficult to believe, my boss? If I was a foreigner, I would want Rudolph Speed as well.
Zidane, why didn't when he got the job? Why didn't Rudolph Speed be his assistant?
Rudolph Speed was very reluctant because he was head of the technical committee, so he was reluctant to get involved. He didn't want to.
So he just happened.
It's because now the coach come under even more pressure and is asking for more help. They decide that let's use Rudolph Speed because the coach who they wanted has gone to America. I think that them
and that's fair. And gentlemen, you guys are entitled to believe what you want to believe, you know.
All right, G-Star, we're gonna fit this. You don't believe the man, them.
This is just simply my opinion on it.
All right. G-Star, you don't believe what the man them say. I'm not sure
and
why.
That's why, and I'm not sure why, and that's why he's having a problem.
So we have to leave it, yes or no?
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that is really it, you know. In field, so the man them
in field, the coach
of force, and
says Speed.
Yeah,
I mean, I have no evidence for suggest that. How we stay now, Miss B? We go back on that. Yeah.
So you stay, see when you stay from last week, man.
How?
This is CC.
Yeah, man. Anyways, Zidane, the young player of the season is putting on a show so far.
Whisper?
No, man. Estavio, man. William, man. Estavio, 18-year-old Brazilian wonder kid, man.
Oh, what's the score?
3-1.
Chelsea leading 3-1.
Yeah, man. A sublime assist to Enzo Fernandez. You see that young boy? Dangerous ball as that, man. I tell you. Estavio, William.
West Ham.
Cole Palmer is out.
West
Ham started today.
West Ham are going to struggle this season. So I'm not impressed.
Yeah, man. West Ham are struggle, man. West Ham are struggle.
So I'm not impressed.
We are 3-1 so far.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, say, Zidane, I look at it and I said, do you agree that players in a professional environment are going to be better than players that in a semi-professional environment?
Yeah, generally you would think that.
Generally we would think that, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that during the period that West Indies were dominating, regionally we were in a semi-professional setting, and as a result, if we had stayed in that semi-professional setting with the majority of our best players, then there's a possibility that we would have probably not been as dominant as we could have been, or we ended up being, because we ended up going into a more professional setting. When I look at the other countries like Australia, they didn't necessarily need to go into that professional setting because they would have had it back home. But all the teams...
I know what he's trying to say, but I disagree still.
No, man, I know you're not agree, you're not understanding Orville. So that's why you see me just go on easy, because you never understand nothing, you know.
No, I understand what you're trying to say.
So, when we look at it like this, Zidane, If could the West Indians have made a career out of cricket by staying in West Indies?
All right. You said the Australians had a professional.
Australians them used to go county cricket too, you know.
Yeah, but we used to beat
Yeah,
them.
man, they used to
But
go
didn't
to
we
county
beat the
cricket,
Australians
but
as well?
they're
Hold
not
on.
strong
We beat
in
them
the
too.
league down there.
Yeah, so we beat them as well in a CC.
Yeah, man, we beat them as well.
And they had their professional thing
Yeah.
going. So clearly it is bigger than just being in a professional setting.
So
Because
at
if
the
you're
time when
good, you're going to play professional cricket, you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Zidane,
So I'm
at the
saying-
time when we were beating the Australians consistently, when was that period?
No man, but
When
if
we were
everybody
beating-
are play professional cricket, if we are beat up Australia and England, especially England and they are our professional, my boss, clearly the reason why
No,
we're
but
doing so was bigger than just merely playing in a professional setting.
Simple.
You don't understand that?
No, Zidane, look what I'm saying to you, right? Could I ask you the question but you never answered? Could the West Indian players made a career out of cricket by staying in West Indies?
Probably not big man.
Yeah.
Probably they wouldn't make enough. That's
Yeah.
why they go. That's why county cricket
Right, so-
was
Hold
something
on,
that they
so I'm
gravitated
saying
to.
you, we have seen a lot of you.
What's the point you're
saying
making?
to you,
As always, may I have to ask you that? What's the point you're making?
Hello?
Orville.
I'm not sure which point you're making. So regional cricket was only 5 first-class games for the
No,
season,
remember,
which wouldn't suffice.
all right.
What's the point?
I'm saying to you that Zidane made a point saying that if West Indies never went to county cricket and stayed in West Indies, they would have still been the dominant team.
They would have still been the best set of cricketers in the world, but
No, I'm saying
they
they would have
financially
still
now they
been
needed
the
to earn.
dominant team that they were. They would have still been the dominant team that they were. And I'm saying to you that if you could not make a career out of cricket by staying in West Indies, how would you be able to sustain dominance when you're not able to have a full professional cricket career in the West
So
Indies?
you're saying being paid in England is the reason why they were dominant.
I'm saying being able to matriculate into a professional environment and playing cricket round the clock, getting paid to play cricket full time and not coming back to stand up.
Yeah, all right, fine.
No, man, that's a good point.
That's a good
That's a
point.
good
That's
point.
indeed a good point. But I wanted to respond to my point after the break, though, that they all were no professionals. The Englishmen, the Australians, but we were beating them.
I'm going to respond to you.
Yes,
Come on,
we were beating them. We were better than them. We produced better cricketers
Yeah,
than
but
them.
I respond to you.
Yeah, hold the line. We're coming.
The following is brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
We estimate that there are about 20 to 25,000 who are unemployed because they do not have any skill. They are a loss to our economy. And we have tasked hard to find these 25,000. Go out into the communities, put on your training fairs, have specific agents out there doing your reconnaissance and surveillance and finding these youngsters. Get them into your training program. Offer them stipends and bus fare and lunch money. But more than that, what they need mentoring. Because oftentimes they simply do not know about the opportunities that exist. They exist on the periphery of the system and they are skeptical of the system and they don't believe that the system is set up for them.
Be smart. Choose hard. The proceeding was brought to you by the Office of the Prime Minister.
It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up Sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The Trend-Setting Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins, and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews, as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocheria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, CC.
Yeah, so now to your point, Zidane, as to why when all of us start playing professional cricket, why we end up beat them. That's a case of talent, right? So West Indies players were a little bit more talented.
Why?
Than
Why were we a little
Orville.
bit more talented?
There's a lot of factors involved. All right, put it in the context saying that West Indian players in their condition, growing up and them play everybody has grew up and a play game. Like Australia play the game, we play the game. All of us are playing the game. But even though we're exposed to the same condition, if we go to England or that, they were just a little bit more talented.
Yeah, so why were we more talented? The best Indian boy in the band with no more talent than the Australian boy. All of them did have to learn. There was something about how we were prepared.
All right, so put it here, the Orville. Even if you're born with the same talent, LeBron James and Bronny James never born more talented than each other. But LeBron James is a far
let's stop grow on the topic now, man.
Yeah. All right. I am saying to you that not every player we're not argument. Not every player in the NBA that are in the NBA of the same quality.
Do you are agreeing that the West Indian young cricketer had something by the time he reached 18, 19?
Yeah, man,
better than the world. The top West Indian cricketers were better than the top cricketers from the other countries. We were producing high caliber cricketers at a greater volume than the rest. I know England caused that.
What me I say to you, Orville, is that we had remember say when you come out to youth sports, up to a certain age, a lot of people are comparable in the world up to a certain age. What separates people is when you go to the professional level now. See, just like when you play football and you're young and you have a certain talent level. So, for example, Leon Bailey would have been talented when he's young, but he was exposed to professional environment in Europe and he matriculated into that talent. Walter Boyd, for example, was in always a chastised, would have been a little similar talent then.
No, man, we don't know about that.
All right, now Walter Boyd then. But
I agree with that.
You would have other people who are talented.
Yeah, man,
but I'm not sure the point.
You deflect though, CC.
What's the point?
No, I'm not deflecting. I'm saying to you that every youth when you're growing up, every young youth playing cricket in Australia, young youth playing cricket in West Indies.
Never get him to respond directly to this question.
You can get CC.
Yeah, man, I want to. Yes, CC. This is what I want to find out from you directly now, CC. So, West Indian cricketers became professional. Englishmen were professional, the Australians were professional. We were producing more quality than those countries in the 80s, mid-70s to the 80s. Why was that?
And I'm telling you why was that, Zidane.
Yes.
It happens that we matriculated better into professional cricket than some of the other players.
All right, CC.
All right.
Because we had a little bit more talent than them. Remember saying,
a little.
CC, you said that several times. We did us more talented.
You obviously don't know who Malcolm Marshall and Michael Owen was if you say a little bit more talented.
Yes, sir, we did us a little bit more talented. All right, CC. You're killing me.
They were way better at CC, man.
Yeah, but I am saying to you.
Clearly, if they all were professionals and we were much better, it means that something else was the significant reason why we were better.
Remember, we can see that Zidane, look at the Youth World Cup level, right? A lot of countries who see them dominate Youth World Cup, right?
CC, we have to leave it, man. We have to try to keep
it. What do you mean? How long me on the car?
You're depending more than 5 minutes.
I'm not the car more than 5. You know, sir, Orville, big.
All right, CC.
No, man, Mr. There's this disrespect.
Yeah, man, leave it there. Leave it there, CC. Big up yourself. Thank you very much. All right, so guess what we are going to tell you now? You remember yesterday when Bradley came on, and Bradley basically said him have him coaching, what him call it? Coaching instructions.
Diploma. FIFA.
From FIFA.
Yes.
And him don't know why the JFF not recognizing that. Now, you know, so we're going to hear what the JFF side are going to say. So we're going to talk to Speed on the other side of the track lab break. To hear why them feel that whatever the license where Bradley have isn't good enough for him to coach and sit on the bench in our Premier League. So listen out to Speed after the music track lab. All right, we take the next one. All right, we're coming to that. 6152841.
Hey, see up on the phone for about 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
He said not gone 5 minutes yet.
No, and he said up on the phone very loud.
Yeah,
and
he was on for quite at some time.
And him keep going around the bush as usual. Not very direct. Make we go back online. Hello. Oh, text. Oh, okay.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
I rate this call highly from you, G-Star. Very good way to look at it. Only the point about McLaren and Speed not verified. However, I don't think that this position should be temporary or limited to Mr. Speed.
Well, the position is not limited to Mr. Speed. They just think Mr. Speed is the best man at this point in time based on what has been happening with his team in the last 4 years in football in Jamaica.
Orville, for someone who touts himself to be intelligent, why is it so difficult for you to understand points that the callers make? While Zidane quite often sits beside you and understands perfectly. What CC is saying is quite clear. Your slowness to comprehend is quite annoying. Yes, I like what you say as an caller, may understand what you say. It's not a slowness to comprehend. I find CC, in order to challenge a point, I want to know exactly the point you're making. Now, quite often I understand the what you call it, you know, the overall thing we are trying to say, but I want him to be a little bit more direct. Zidane probably is a genius at taking on points when them not very specific.
No, well, the thing is that because me in the group with CC, sometimes I know him lying out with the things that.
Oh, well, that is
yes,
an
advantage. Yeah.
Right. Well, me in no group with them. I pan read them, come here them for the.
So I know where it's going from before him come on. You know?
Well. So you see, texter, I don't in no group where me and CC them talk. So when them company read, just be clear in your positions, and I find that is something where CC struggle with. Him take a while to get to say this me at all. You see, as annoying as Dwight Chateau can be, Dwight Chateau got state in point within the first 30 seconds after come on. So whatever bramble, you know, say this him as CC struggles to do that. Yes, Garvey, a box office caller, but his mouth need to slow down. Relax his nerve and talk sports. And then somebody said, G-Star, you are annoying bad. Good afternoon. Is this the Omega radio station? If yes, I'm Courtney Richards, trying to get in touch with Orville Higgins. And him leave a number. But I'm going to try to call upon a number, Courtney Richards. I'll give it a try. This is Garvey now. Orville, let me repeat for those who are saying I did not apologize. I apologize to Preacher if he was offended by the text Zidane read on here. All right, Garvey.
Wonderful of you.
That's it. Make we move on, Miss B?
Yeah.
All right, we go back online.
Hello.
Hello, Franco from St. Bessamy.
Yeah, good afternoon, Franco.
Bless up. What's going on, man?
You're here, Franco.
Oh, you doing?
First, man, was it Weisman I heard earlier in this week? Was it him?
Well, Weisman called recently, yes.
Yeah, man, he had a long time, yeah, so me not hear from Weisman, you know, man.
Well, he has called a couple times in the last few months, you know.
Okay, that's good. I haven't been hearing, you know, because sometimes kind of busy, so I know like me listen every day. But, yeah, man, I want to hail him up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, him, I'm a great motivator, man. I want to hail up, a great motivator to Mommy B, you know what I mean, the cat and nine boss. Real, yo. Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Isak. Let me say something real quick for Isak. Isak, me not think Isak go play no football now. Which country he come from? Sweden?
Yes. Why you saying that? They go and work it up, man.
You think so?
There's a theory I heard from a Liverpool fan and a kind of understand.
No, let me say what I'm saying before you say what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I got my theory is the owner them no need that little money where Liverpool are trying.
No, it's not a little money Liverpool are for it. It's a big money.
To who? It's not little to me.
No, man, that $120 million for a striker is
Yo, just make me say what me I say, no, bro. Why you can't just let me say what I'm saying?
All right, go on.
What, something I said was a crime or offensive or derogative or something?
Make your point,
the owners of Newcastle, that's a little money to them. That money don't mean nothing to them. Another club would have sell Isak. Me think say them a punish Isak because them are sure for whatever reason. So they no, if Liverpool come up with 150, 200, I think they're gonna turn it down. Not saying that they won't accept it, but my opinion, they might turn it down. I think they want to punish Isak by not playing him. They will pay him, but they just ain't gonna play him. They're gonna stifle his career.
Can I respond?
Huh?
Can I respond to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, the club put out a statement this week that they will welcome Isak. If it doesn't work out where he's transferred or sold to somebody else, then they would welcome Isak with open arms back to the family. So I think Newcastle wants Isak, and once if everything is cleared and he stays at Newcastle and is willing to play, I think he will play.
No, I'm not saying he won't play if he stays at Newcastle. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he can't bound them to sell him, and they won't sell him. That's what I'm saying. You're mixing up what Franco is saying.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
No, man, I responded directly to what you said. You're saying something different now.
Huh?
You said something different now.
I know that, Mr. Earlier, I said, man.
No.
Say, the money, the money no me is a little money to them, the people.
No, well, you just said they're not bounded to sell him, and I agree, and that's why it's being held up.
Exactly. So, exactly. That's. I know, like me come out out of the sky now is what's been going on. I've been following the thing because
Yeah, man, hold on. We have a break. Don't move. We'll take the break. We're coming.
No, me nah go hold.
You're not hold.
Come on.
All right, big up. Great Franco. Take a break. We play the music and away from Rudolph Speed on the other side.
Yeah.
Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock.
The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. on the Sports by Western Sports, the sports people.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we play our second selection from the Yaba album. You know, it's a Friday afternoon just after 3 o'clock. And this one is the number one track on the album. It's called Ja Children. Alrighty then, so that is the Yaba selection, Ja Children, number one on the album. So and we continue to encourage Yaba. It's the album that often proves, as we said, the calm in the height of the storm, cools you down. All right, so you remember that conversation with Bradley Stewart. Hopefully you would have listened to that. And now we're going to have a chance to listen to the other side. We have Rudolph Speed who joins us. Hi, Sir Speed.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Which one of your hats should I introduce you as right
now? No, right now, chairman of the technical committee were in charge of the Jamaica coaching school.
All right.
So that's the hat me I wear now.
That's the hat. Well, we had on Bradley yesterday, and Bradley essentially was saying he has a coaching instructions license from FIFA. And he doesn't understand why that is not good enough for him to coach in the Premier League. What say you?
So you understand the difference between a coaching instruction license or diploma and a coaching diploma. So one of them is to coach coaches to coach, and one of them is to coach a professional team. So a coaching diploma, which a coaching coaching instructor diploma.
Yeah.
Now we call him coaching educators.
Yes.
There is different levels of coaching educators in the world, right? So you have coaching educators who coach D, some coach C license, some coach B, some coach A, and some coach Pro.
Right.
You being a coaching instructor doesn't necessarily mean, or it doesn't mean that you can coach all the badges. So which one you have? Are you so if you coach DRC, that's like coaching instructor too. A DRC license is like introductory.
Yes.
Right, for grassroots, meaning it's not in the FIFA hierarchy of competition, which means every time you play, you go back to the same place where you were before, even if you win or if you come last, no matter you play back in the same company. It's like schoolboy football, like church league, like corner league, like, every year you go back and play the same place.
Yeah. So you all don't know what level coaching instructor he is?
Exactly. He hasn't sent it to us. So remember the coaching school was revamped, and I remember him when we revamp it saying that, sort of things. So since it was revamped, if he has those qualifications, he should send it to us for us to assess it. This is not anarchy. There is a control mechanism for coaching in the country. So he needs to send it in so we can assess it and decide at what level he is.
But if the level was good enough for him to be part of the head coaching arrangement for the national team.
You're not listening. At that time, head coach of Jamaica and a license, some of them. Some have D. At that time, we used to have JFF level 1 and JFF advanced, level 1 and advanced level 2. And before that, we used to have some other coaching license that people used to use to coach national teams. Now, we can always stay in the dark, but CONCACAF has made it very clear that 2030, if you're coaching a national team or a club in the CONCACAF competition, you must have a pro license. They have made it very clear. No instructor license. You must have a pro license. And if you're coaching youth teams in this competition, you have to have an A license. Our job is to make sure that Jamaica conforms with those.
You must have a pro license or an A license.
Pro to coach a senior national team or a club team, like when we play in Miami, that coach have to have a pro license.
And in the Premier League?
No, listen to what I say. CONCACAF competition, which is like if you're coaching Jamaica national team, you have to have a pro license. And if you're coaching a Jamaica under 17 team, you have to have an A license. So we know that it takes about 18 months to have a pro. You have to sit out 1 year. That's a 2.5 years. It takes you about 18 months to have an A. That would do 4 years. So if you have a B now, for you to reach pro, it will take you roughly about 4 years. So Jamaica is on track for all our B license coaches, or who start them A, to achieve that in 2030. That is what we're aiming for. So the same thing that reach our national teams when we go out, the CONCACAF said, you can't coach. Sit down, can't go in a technical area. So our duty at the JFF is to prepare our coaches to be able to achieve those designations in 2030. We will not be derailed by anybody with their personal agenda, etc., etc. So now so what we said last year was that clubs in the Premier League, since you are the ones likely to play in CONCACAF competition, we started A license 2 weeks ago. We say every Premier League team, we have one space for you. Senior person.
Yes.
36 person applied. We pick 24, making sure that every Premier League team that applied get one space. Spanish Town never send anyone.
You have any question?
No.
So what's left now is for Bradley to bring his qualification to the coaching.
Spanish Town, I'm not even talking about Bradley, to be honest, because you want to personalize it. And I know everybody's saying, I'm a better coach than me, all of that. So you guys want
and everybody has said that, man. This is the technical director.
Spanish Town.
Technical director said Bradley a bigger coach for you, or you have to fight the man so speed.
Spanish Town.
Yeah.
There's a thing called club lightning. And for it, you have to tell us who your head coach will be with the qualification, right?
Yes.
Spanish Town did send up a name.
Alex Tama.
Yes. I don't know where the argument is. Spanish don't send up a name, and we give them a club license to play in the Premier League as is a requirement.
All right. So if I understand you right, the coaching instructions license that Bradley says he has, your concern is that you don't know coaching instructions at what level?
Exactly. I don't.
Because I know teachers who are trained teachers, but they are trained for primary education.
Exactly.
And then there are teachers like me who go through the same diploma process, but we are trained for secondary education. So if you find out,
and then you have college professors.
Yeah.
But
If
I don't need to find out. I don't need to find out. He need to.
If he carries his thing to you and you find out that his coaching instructions is for people at the A level or the top club level.
Coaching instruction and coaching is two different things. A lot of teachers, nobody would give them a work in a certain bit. People who teach me finance, maybe nobody would give them a job.
But here's what I don't understand, Speedy. If I can coach coaches how to coach teams, why can't that certificate be good enough to coach teams?
May I answer your question in a different way, because may have a big conversation about coaching, and you right, and cricket and why the cricket down there so. And so me soon come back there, because I want the public knows.
Do you hear the question that I asked?
Yes.
If I have a license that says,
as far as me concerned in Jamaica until 2018, so you have to tell me when him get it. Before that in Jamaica, 2018, we never have a B license course in Jamaica. That's when we start the first one in Jamaica, right? So before that,
Jamaica, I'm saying get it from a FIFA. I don't know where.
Listen. Before that, all of the courses that used to happen in Jamaica was grassroots coaching education. All of the courses. So again, I don't know of any Jamaican coaching instructor that was trained by FIFA to coach anything higher than grassroots. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's the point.
That is the question. So you don't think he can produce?
No, I didn't give my opinion of him.
So you're saying you don't know of it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then the same thing. You're not thinking he can produce it. All right, no. You don't know of it. So it is up to Bradley on Spanish Town, because you're not personalizing it.
No.
It is up to Spanish Town to prove that Bradley, who they really want to be the man on the bench, that his coaching instructions license.
But he must have it. Him can't sit on the bench, nobody not stop him.
Yeah, but in order for coach and match day, you want the technical school want to find out.
Him can coach on the match day too. He just can't stand up in the technical area and give instruction during the match. He can go in the changing room and coach after. He can do team talk first. He can do after match talk. He can do all of those. It's just during the match. He cannot stand up in the technical area and give them. As a matter of fact, he can do it, I just $50,000.
So what difference does it make him carrying him FIFA coaching credentials to you?
Because that's the process. It's anarchy you promote.
No, me not promote anarchy.
Then that's him to do.
Then that's why me I call you.
On every program and everybody attack. Carry teams, make we see where him have. It's not the first we have done this, People say them have things, like coaching school says, make me see where you have.
All right.
And then them put him, get up.
All right, sir, Speed. Give me a quick word on your side. Look, you get, how you get 2 love?
Yeah, it's a rebuilding here,
So you
After 5 years, we're rebuilding.
So we're not to expect too much from Cavalier that year?
No, man. Our Cavalier
Still Cavalier.
We have to come different with title. But it's going to be rough.
All right, cool. Big up, Sir Rudolph.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right, school is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports is my number one choice for back to school. They have 2 convenient locations here in Montego Bay, Bay West Shopping Center and Fairview Business Complex.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Slide Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so now on a hear from Speed, one thing. Bradley, over to you, boss. Present your credentials to the coaching school. How is it, Mr. Speed? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
My time?
Yes.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man. The idea with the county cricket and the role it played, I think it was significant. You maybe find a better choice of words, but one of the things that made West Indies dominant was the 4-prong pace attack.
Yeah,
that is why one of them. Because we would normally say, no matter what score we make, our bowlers can defend it because of the bowling quality that we have.
We used to say the opposite too, that no matter what was set, we batsmen them are going to make it.
Yeah, but more time than normal, I believe the bowlers pulled it off.
Big man, I can tell you several cases where West Indies were set targets and we licked them off. I can remember, you remember England set with 300 and odd in a one day, less than a day?
Yeah.
With Garden Greenwich make a double 100 and Larry Gomes make 90 odd.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were set a target and we lick it off. You remember one game against India at Sabina Park when we needed something like 160 odd in our session?
Yes.
And we lick it off. Viv, I play with him shoulder must dislocated and something.
Yeah,
so the 2 cases were true, my boss. When, no matter what them said, we are going to lick it off. And we used to say no matter how much we make, we are going to defend it. So it was both ways.
All right, true. But I don't believe that we produce a good quality, but the development stage are I think they playing 7 or 8 months of cricket in a professional environment help to sharpen us.
Yes.
Because just talking off the top of my head, the level of fast bowlers that we have, I have maybe 13 fast bowlers here that could play at any one time, starting from Franklin Stevenson.
No man, I get it. You're not figuring it. So we were producing.
What that professional environment did was help to sharpen these.
I agree. Big man, let us not argue where we don't have a difference. It sharpened us. It helped us. But the question is, why playing in England never helped the English fast bowlers to good like our fast bowlers? Why is that?
2 things, I believe. One, I don't think they bought into the 4-prong. And they didn't
whether
have
it was
that
4.
Quality.
No. Whether it was 4 or not. Why weren't they producing anybody close to Holding or Marshall or Roberts? Forget about 4. Why were we producing so many while they were producing so few of that quality? And we live in England.
We had more genuine talent to work with.
Why did we have genuine talent? England. So England them cricket our baby them did born with more cricket talent than the one them were born up London.
No.
It is
But
something about how we were prepared, my boss. It's not born with talent, my boss.
Stick a point.
The little baby were born in a Jubilee and the little baby were born up in London. Both of them have exactly the same amount of cricket talent.
All right, let me ask you this question. When we're dominant, we had 5 teams, roughly five teams in our regional competition, and those 5 teams had at least 3 genuine fast bowlers, and the only team that didn't have at least 3 genuine fast bowlers was Guyana.
Yeah, man, I get it. What's the point?
Yeah, but those bowlers, our regional competition couldn't have sharpened those bowlers.
But I agree with you that English county cricket did sharp most, my boss. So we're arguing we don't have a difference, you know. Does playing high level cricket day in, day out sharpen your skills and hone your skills? Of course. But I'm saying it is not England, because it would have sharpened England too, you know. So why were we and England playing in the same environment, but we more dominant and beat them up both the yard and away? Why were the other countries that went to England where England sharpened them? Why everybody gets sharpened in England, but yet we were so superior to everybody where England sharpened? You know, sir, that's the question, big man. So clearly, I know England are the deciding factor. If all we
England,
got
not county, a professional.
But, and I'm saying all of us played professional. Everybody played professional cricket in England at the time.
Yes.
So why is it that we were far and away the best team in the world? So clearly, it is something other than county cricket in England. Because if England was a significant reason, then Australia shouldn't be so far either way. England, a 5 love, we beat England when we got England in the mid-80s in my boss. 5 tests, 5 love. And if it was 10 tests, that 10 love them would get. So clearly, and them live in England, them born up there, we go there when we are 19.
I think the focus shouldn't be on England, you know.
Playing cricket in England.
The county championship was like,
Lord have mercy, it doesn't matter what you call it. I'm saying England were playing county cricket more than we.
Yeah, but not only England, New Zealand best were there, Australia's best were there, all the best were there.
But you're making my point for me. So all the best did play cricket in England, but we were far and away the better team in the world cricket. So there must be something else rather than county cricket why we were so dominant. Because all of the best cricketers in the world used to play in England. But yet one team stand out above all others. Then clearly the line of difference can be county cricket, my boss. You know, say an obvious thing what I say.
What I believe, Orville, is the 4 fast bowlers that made the difference. The 4 quality fast bowlers.
Then England. All right, fine. So make we narrow it down to fast bowlers. England make we have 4 great fast bowlers. To what extent did county cricket make Holding and Roberts and Marshall?
But what happened, Orville? Because we had 4 fast bowlers who were playing, and those 4 fast bowlers were playing like for maybe 5-6 years, non-stop. Nobody couldn't get a break.
Yeah, but get to the point, my boss. How does England?
The professional helped to sharpen what we would have like the second-tier bowler, so that
Lord
if one bowler.
Mercy. How important was England county cricket to us having great fast bowlers? That's the question where you grow.
It helped to keep our bowlers from conducting a town bus, and they were being played.
It helped the Australian bowler them from conduct town bus too. It helped the England bowlers from conduct.
Have the amount of.
Why weren't they producing them when we were? They know something about we in the Caribbean, boss.
Orville, do you believe that if this is a question that I'm gonna ask. Do you believe if the 13 or 14 fast bowlers that we produce over a 10-year period, if the other 8 who weren't playing test cricket were only playing cricket for 1 year, do you think they would be as good as when they play professionally?
Man, clearly county cricket gave them an avenue from which they could have earned a living. So because England have paid them for play cricket, now them could have stayed in England and make a living. But it is not England that made them good.
I was never saying England. I was saying the county cricket.
The
county, which is the professional league.
All right, what percent? All right, make we get to this before. What percentage?
30%.
30%. Our meeting got less.
30.
All right, cool. So you said 30, I said less than 20. All right, cool. So the next.
All right. The other thing then. What after the decline after the county cricket was not available for our cricketers.
No man, there was
Then
no
you had-
time when county cricket not available. County cricket is still available.
No man, there was a point. There was a point when they had limited the West
But they
Indies-
did not
the
limit
West
it just
Indies.
West Indies though. They said every county would now have only one overseas player per county. So Australia can only have one, India can only have one, New Zealand can only have one. But West Indies team suffered. The reason why you think? Because every county, Australia can, the same restrictions apply to West Indies apply to all of the other test nations.
That is true.
Yeah, so I know why the reason why it affects I can't because England restrict overseas because it don't stop Australia and India from bad like yours and New Zealand and South Africa them. We at the bottom, I can't because England restrict overseas players because the overseas restriction never stop at West Indies. But West Indies is a little bramble side, but Australia is still good. So we have to look at the thing deeper than that, Mama.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, no problem.
All right, big up. Where you calling from?
In Kingston, Big Sam, man. I'm usually texting.
Yes, a Big Sam.
Mount Salem draw me out, man. Him say we must come face the heat. So
Okay. All right, Big Sam. There you go.
Yeah, man.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Thanks for the call.
All right, we're moving on. Hello.
Yeah, man. What one?
Where you are, Nick?
There, man. No good?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Orville, Mount Salem draw me out to you know.
Yes, he directly said he wanted to hear from you.
Tell about Salem. Don't tell any lies at me, man. Tell him say a shipping port a rate Cocogoff, all right? I know me.
Yeah, I know shipping port a rate are too highly, you know?
Yeah, man. Tell him say I know me, man. Tell him say to stop because people will hate me for that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know. All right, so I'm not believable that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here I'm asking now, Orville, and this topic, where they go on maybe too long now.
Yeah.
The key word is significant, right?
Right.
Now, what I mean by significant? Because everybody come on agree that playing county cricket improve the players, right?
Yeah.
But to what percent? So some people give percentage, some people use the word significant alone, right?
Right.
Now, when you use the word significant, what percentage you're talking?
Good argument. Because a man can think 20% significant and the next man think not.
Right? Because I hear the gentleman a while ago, him use the word significant and then in the end him put 30% at it, right?
Yeah.
Is 30% significant?
Well,
you know?
In some context, 30% can be significant, you know. If you bring down murder rate by 30%, you'd have boast. Hold the line. We're coming back. Hold on.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Stripe, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Crystal Palace made a winning start to their European debut, beating Fredrikstad 1-0 in the opening leg of their UEFA Conference League playoff. Eberechi Eze was not in the Palace squad in Europe, as he's expected to sign for Arsenal soon. Palace manager Oliver Glasner says they have accepted Eze's imminent departure, but need reinforcements.
I think he won't play for Palace anymore. Today, with 17 on-field players, Rio Cardins from the academy, we had 2 players on the bench. We told them already that they should leave. That means we have 14, and that's it. So no injured player will come back, so we can't register anyone for the second leg. We have to act. Everybody knows this, and I hope we will do it.
Oliver Glasner, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Coming this August.
Bailey weaving his way through some traffic, pulls the trigger, he scores!
Mount Pleasant FA makes a return to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup as they battle Suriname's best, SV Robin Hood. Two of the best clubs in the region will collide on Tuesday, August 19 at 7 p.m. inside the National Stadium. Admission $1,000. Get your tickets now online at caribtix.com or in-store at Boot Gas Station, Draxall and Constant Spring Road and Meister Sports Portmore.
Did you know that you can vote without the new voter ID card? Once you're registered to vote, that is, your name is on the voters list, you can vote in the upcoming election. If you don't have your voter ID card, visit your polling station on election day and our trained election day workers will assist you. That was a message from the Electoral Office of Jamaica.
The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. on the Sports Desk is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so back on line. Back on line. Hello. Hello.
Yes, man. Rumble in the jungle.
Yeah, what you say, my boss?
Omega FM 89.
Yes, Mama B.
Little Samson, man. Yeah, man. The Messiah. Why, me I tell you, I will have a hard job at all, you know. Hard job, this one. Me I listen to the call a while ago. I will watch this now.
Yes.
Pakistan went to England, you know. India went to England.
That's my point.
Australian cricketers went to England back in the 80s or wherever, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We went there, you know. So how is it that our players were able to conquer England and give England up to 5 love in England?
Big man, when we catch England in a them time, it was embarrassing what we used to do to England.
Yeah, and I used to feel it for the Englishmen, you know.
Hey, remember one series, yesterday 5 love series? England changed about 4 captains in that series. You know?
My goodness gracious. But these guys look like they don't remember these things, man. You have to go
England look like
lesson, man.
England will live in England and play county cricket. When we go up there, you know, we make England look like they and try none of that. When they come in the Caribbean, the first time we hear the term whitewash, England we do it, you know. But
my goodness.
But a county cricket played a significant role in why we good. When England play county cricket too. Then why we did that beat them 5 love both home and away?
And I don't know why, or sometimes I wonder if it's because of the fact that these guys try to challenge Orville. Why they can't just come and give up when the argument is
when the argument so obvious, my boy.
So obvious, even the blind can see it, man. My goodness.
England play county cricket. And remember, you know, all of the reasons for playing county cricket also existed at the level below county cricket, you know. The swinging ball and man get a thing for play because man get money to play league cricket in England, you know. In other words, George Headley and them man they used to go to England go make a living, you know. And on a county cricket, George them did a play, you know. So there's a living to be had for play at the level below county cricket, you know. So all of them same reason why playing in England help we. Then God why England can't better than we in them time.
And that me want to know. But Orville, one question I me like to ask you now, you know. Back in the 80s, coming up, 90s, in our regional cricket, we could find a second 11 that could almost challenge the world.
I agree, my boss.
So I am saying now, Orville, why is it that we can't, apart from Caesar and Joseph recently, why we can't find some more Curly Ambrose and Michael Ole. What is the reason for this now?
Me answer that question 73 times. You
You
want me to do
answer it
it
already?
73 times? Me tell you why we not produce the kind of quality where we used to
Passion.
produce. It's passion. That is the one.
My goodness.
Liquor boys in the Caribbean, and definitely not Jamaica, where we know about inside out. We not love the game like one time. When I'm
My
play it at that level
gracious.
of safety. That when you grow and come round and come back round, that are the reason.
So until that passion come back, we're going to stay down in the bottom of the pit.
We can compete here and there. We can improve our ranking here and there. We can shift the needle. But if we are becoming that marauding, dominant force that we were, the passion have to come back in.
And at least I hear Jaden see there's an interview with him where he said, boy, I'm not going to give up Test cricket for nothing, and I'm really happy to hear that because, boy, we need some more cricketers like that. But Orville, boy, back in the day, as much as our bowlers were dominant, our batsmen were capable of pulling off great things in Orville.
Yeah, man. Same thing with
Just like everything, every run that was made, no matter how much, our batsmen could lick it, our bowlers could bowl down his opposite, and our batsmen could make it also.
Simple, my boss.
But anyway, Orville, we want to big up my radar son, shipping port, big up yourself. Batswood have to touch base with the Cat and Nine. I'm here, Danny Dredd yesterday. I wonder, Orville, you know that when I heard Danny Dredd, I thought that it was a different radio station, me listen.
No,
I said, wait, what has come over Danny Dredd on the road to Damascus like Paul? That said to him, so listen, be wise up, my friend, and get some more knowledge, man. It now until you have to come over here.
True.
Because the Messiah will impart a lot more knowledge onto Danny Dredd, you know.
Yeah, man. Rational discussions we try away.
Yeah, man. You are the little sons. Boy, one thing with Zidane. Hey, Orville, if I should go back over this thing with this Zidane, you know. I never used to, I couldn't stand a bone in Zidane once upon a time, you know.
Yeah, the man.
I couldn't stand a bone, and one night I went to bed and I get up the morning and something said to me, no, listen this fella and give him a fair hearing. And from that day until today, my ratings for this fella has gone up so much, sir.
All right, sir.
Great.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself,
yeah, man.
Orville.
Big up, yeah, man.
Here go Chris Lynch. Big up Southie. Whole massive, man.
All right, so that's Mama Bay. And we can go to, we're coming to the text line in a little bit. What do we do, Astar? We go back online? Huh?
One more than text. So we take another one.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, man, Orville.
Yes.
Yeah, I get cut off.
Yeah. Oh, Nick. Okay.
Yeah, so as I was saying, right? I was talking about the word significant.
Yes.
Right? I think everybody, I don't want the word significant. Come and tell me if you're getting county cricket 60%, 70%. Tell us what your significant is. You understand?
Thank you very much.
And then we can have a conversation from them because everybody seems to agree, sir. County cricket did something, right? Yeah. Somehow it starts from 10% to 15 to 20. Tell us what your significant is.
Yes.
Don't just say significant. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me put a little spin on the whole thing. The people who dominate Test cricket now, India, Australia, England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we have our Bramble 4-day cricket going on right now, and somehow we get them Monday to come over and play county cricket, play the 4-day, that's word speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think that would help?
More for help we than them.
It go help them or it go help us?
No, but in fairness, you know, what the other side will say is that not only was county cricket about English players, but our 4-day tournament now don't attract a lot of overseas players.
No, man. No, come on, Orville, man. I know that. I'm just talking.
No, but me I tell us that for them argument is that county cricket was a very strong league because the very best cricketers used to play there. While our regional cricket now is not very strong at all.
Right. In my opinion, right? I think about it the other way. I think that we playing county cricket help the others more than it helps us. So I would use the word significant and put a percentage on it too of how it helped them with us going there.
Yes.
And all who were playing with us, both the English the Australian, whoever were going there, because we were. I differ from a caller that said we were just a little better than. I would say it, CC.
Yeah, man, we were
we
so
were,
far
we were a
superior.
little better, right? We weren't a little better. We were far ahead of the pack, right? We were 5-0. We were whitewashes ahead of the pack.
Let me tell you, brother. When you whitewash England in a cricket,
right? We were far ahead of them.
Yeah.
So I am saying we helped them more than they helped us. All right.
I could argue that.
I would put the significant on helping them their cricket to improve. You understand?
Yeah.
And we can put a percentage on that too. You know, some people might disagree, some people might agree, but 70%. I think we help them about 70% to build up their cricket.
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of mark you'd give on it, but
right, and I think I put about 10 to 15%.
Them helping we.
That's what me there.
Helping us. All right, so that's my take on that. All right. So
all right.
To get the significant and tell the people.
Yes, so nobody comes as significant without some kind of numbers. But me agree with you, boss.
All right, respect.
Big up, Nick.
Yeah, man, big up.
All right, what we do now? We take the break?
Yeah, it looks so.
Oh, text. All right, cool. Give me that. Ready? Yeah.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
All right, this is Driver. Driver says, my good friend CC, take a cue from Rudolph and just... My good friend CC, take a cue from Rudolph and just speed to the point, and you won't have to quarrel about the time you are given on air. This one is classic, Driver. Clever play on words. My good friend CC, take a cue from Rudolph and just speed to the point, and you won't have to quarrel about the time you are given on air. I agree. Gentlemen, why does everything in Jamaica have to end up in controversy? Jamaica is trying to get into the 21st century by upgrading coaching, yet we have people who seem to be against this. I don't know who is against upgrading coaching, so I'm not even go further with that text. I suspect say people like me matter. So this, everything else after this is irrelevant. Because nobody, certainly not Orville Higgins, is fighting against coaches being upgraded. So that right there is the end of that text. Zidane, what do you think about the result that Man City won more game? Oh, this.
Yeah, that was read already.
This him set this send back?
Yeah, Arsenal drop all that.
I
drawn results.
We did read that one there. All right, we take the break now. Yeah.
Tracy, who you go give on now?
You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the pitney them.
Me can't get some?
No, go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery island-wide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
The following is brought to you by the People's National Party.
I have met students who share one tablet with their brothers and sisters. Many study without the internet. We must do better. The PNP will provide tax-free laptops and tablets. We'll expand internet access, and every child deserves the tools to succeed no matter where they live. I am Mark Golding, and Jamaica, time come for a better life.
The proceeding was brought to you by the People's National Party. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. on the Sports Desk is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. It's now official. QC had alerted me a couple of weeks ago to it. Former CC player, Lamar Walker, is now playing for guess who? Mount Pleasant.
Lord of mercy. Lamar Walker gone down at Mount
Yeah,
Pleasant.
yeah.
So Mount Pleasant are going to win the Caribbean Cup.
Well, I hope they do.
And that's Premier League. They can't lose.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
What happened to Power? What happened to that youth?
Power? Power broke out him career.
Where him really him again? Big Fab.
Yeah, man, I know what you're
Fab.
talking, man.
Played with Lamar at team.
Yeah, man, I know what you're talking, man. Name slipping.
Name will come back. Such a talented Fab.
Yeah.
Bustling and full of goal. Anyway, hello. Oh, the line free. The line free, people.
Yeah, man. 676-6968 or 615-2841. That's 615-2841.
All right. Huh?
YouTube comments.
The YouTube clean up. You can read them. Boy, I see some of people, but I try to find a clean on them. All right, here's one that is fairly plausible. Is it okay to make defamatory statements about others, then deny that you said it, and when the evidence is produced, you deflect instead of withdrawing and apologize? What if it was you, Garvey, that was lied on? I think that's fair. Oh, no. I try to find a clean on him. Yeah, what the YouTube, why Badger ask the same questions over? Does he not listen? You know them kind of things. Go on the YouTube page.
Yeah, man. Join the YouTube channel. People.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, man.
What am I dealing with, sir?
Oh,
A
Pioneer.
What am I going on there?
We here.
And Nick you daily the ball.
Yeah, daily.
Nick you daily. I'm just about to tell you that.
Nick you daily. You let them call
Yeah.
Power. Yeah, man.
All right, I'm pull off of the road. I just hear my brother Dave say earlier because the constabulary force now to play with these tickets nowadays, you know.
Yes.
Man,
But I want
a prison over them, something a Pioneer. So my advice to every man, careful on the road.
Yeah. It's a little excessive and overbearing. And sometimes the man them all want to accuse you of things that you don't really do still. But
yeah.
I think them have a mandate on a money collection drive. I like to say the C in the JSF stand for cashier more than constabulary. Because them money on a quest for collect, you know.
Listen, me have to interact with the police then too much off on the road. Me not, in the name
Me too. But then if I see something I think say it's an issue, I think say as a citizen of the country, I can speak my mind and speak it freely.
Yeah, except that they might stop you. I'm not sure who you are until probably you open your mouth.
Well, I know a couple of police would know me. But them know me is an outspoken person. So them know me I go speak my truth. You know what I'm saying?
We don't digress.
I think them go a little too hard for the money collection. But we'll move on to some sports. To the reason I'm here David earlier about oblique civil.
Yes.
I have been one who have been advocating for the longest time. I think I might have done it on here. For Coach Mills to put oblique civil out there on the Diamond League circuit. I think it was a part of what affected his lack of success in the early years.
I think them traits them we brought down. I'm very, what the word am I look for?
Fragile.
Fragile.
Yeah, well, that has changed physically. He looks.
Yeah, maybe that year. Yeah,
but I think you need to face the competition outside of the major championships.
Yeah, man, that's a fair point.
And I think that in terms of his mental state, I think that is what. We have oftentimes in seasons look at oblique civil and say this youth can run 9.6. It's not the first season you look for him, and still his PB is only 9.81. But based on how him look and him farm and how him execute him races, you feel like this youth is probably the fastest thing.
Yeah.
Then I still think that the most consequential race he has run for the entire season was our national trials. And we all saw what happened at the trials.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the coach having done what I have been requesting for a long time, put him on the Diamond League circuit. It is left to be seen how when it comes now to what is going to be the big consequential race of the season, which we are expecting him to be in the finals of the World Championship. It is now left to see how these two Diamond League races that he run and how he executed in these races, how that will affect him psyche and him confidence when he get to the World Championship finals. So that's something I look. As to the man them who I push him up and I want kind of put Kishian aside based on how Kishian looking a little bit rugged in his form. I can't show you a man who give me a silver medal in his first season. In first, as a matter of fact, him they are whisker away from a gold medal.
Yes.
Then in his first major outing, I can't show him if a man who has had 4 major outings and still not produce a medal yet. And has looked like a medal contender in all 4 of these.
Especially when that man has run a faster time.
This season as well.
So I think this is the season that
are there Jamaicans who think Oblique are going to beat Kishian? Is that really a groundswell?
Well, that's what Dave was trying to say. If it's
a healthy Kishian.
My Virgin National. I don't know if he's listening still. So my Virgin National have a daily conversation about this, and National has been a believer in a civil from the first season when he came out, when he came pro, and has been disappointing throughout. So much so that he had to jump off of the wagon. I think it was 2 years ago. But National back on the wagon again this year.
No, but Kishian has run at least 2 or could be more times faster than the best that Oblique has ever run. Then why would people thinking that them best when them healthy?
But as I said,
Oblique would start favourite.
I said to you, Orville, based on Oblique's form and him execution, you look at him and say this youth can run 9.7. Should be running low 9.7s. Is it me?
But and Kishian can run what?
No. Well, Kishian has run 9.
Right, and if Kishian continues, they can run 9.6 too.
Sure, but may I say, all right. So some people in the world of track and field big on farm and execution, and when you watch civil execute, for example, in a race and
but I'm saying despite the form that Oblique has and his technique, him not touch 9.7 yet.
All right, sure.
Kishian do it at least twice.
The last race he ran at 9.87 in the rain into a headwind.
Yes.
Some people look on that and say, in under good condition, that is easily a 9.73.
No, me not look on track and field.
All right. Well, we have had
yes. You remember the long running action. And 9.87 the man run back.
Yeah, but may I say conditions. We must say we have had this long thing about conditions in sport.
Yes.
Executing in a rain into a headwind is no easy feat.
But him shows whether whichever condition him get pioneer him not reach 9.7 speed yet.
I understand that, and I said that very early in the car.
Yeah.
But now, when you look on how him execute, and you look at the phases of his race,
all right.
You think that this youth, well, if him put it together upon the day,
you think he has far more in the tank?
Me think Kishian Thompson can run 9.58.
You notice that almost all of these runs that he has made, even every time him beat Noah Lyles, him slow down and look across. Him ease up, him come off, him take him foot off of the gear. So you figure that if he runs a complete...
Let me ask a direct question. Oblique and Kishian, fully healthy. World Championship.
Kishian my money. And
but yeah, I said the same thing.
Hold on. For the reasons, as I said earlier, I nah give you a man who show me them can give me a silver medal on the big stage, running 9.79, versus a man who I've seen on the big stage. But again, I said to you, I am speaking on behalf, or I'm speaking the language of the
you're speaking from both sides of your mouth, my boy.
No, me tell you already at the beginning of the call, I'm not give it Kishian for Oblique. But in speaking to the people that are supporting Kishian, it's almost a Safa kind of thing with civil right now.
Him not prove to me. Forget about the facts that him not prove same as fast. So your argument is what he does on the big occasion. My argument is that foot speed, him not faster than Kishian at them best.
So moving on quickly to Brian level, I think it's a natural fit. I see how the JH could have moved in any other direction. The man is a 200-meter runner. The one leg that is in doubt on the team is the curve, and a man just run 9.69. There is nothing. Blake are the natural starter. Still based on how he did in the relay that qualified us, shows that is his position. Kishian is going to be the finisher, the man with the power and the speed, and the only open slot on the team is the curve, the third leg, and you can't overlook a man with 9.69. Then a lot of people are talking about world record.
You said 9.69. It's really 19.69 over the 20.
Yeah, sorry about that. But I hear a lot of talks about world record. I am not one of those who are joined the chorus there. I think that world record was a special time done by a 4 special men running in a special order. And they had broken the world record the year before, and it was no fluke that they did it again. Those guys had the chemistry and the know-how to do it. I'm not sure them youth can get to it. It would be a credit to them. What I'll be satisfied with is getting Jamaica to the top of the podium in the men's 4x1 again. If I get that, that is good enough for me for this season.
Yes,
fair. Reggie, big up on yourself.
Big up Pioneer, respect.
Go.
We can squeeze one more. Oscar. Anybody today? All right, Oscar, so we take the absolute last one. Hello.
Yeah, man. Good day.
Good afternoon.
Blessed love, man. Half a good day.
Where is half a dread?
There, the show festive. I remember talking to them the other day and said to play about that clip, that you had before, callers who call.
Yes.
I don't hear it.
Oh, the Tony Young thing I used to play.
I don't hear it. Hear from TUI time. It's
them days that them used to come off of me even harder than now, The station had to make a repeating promo. Lord Jesus.
But I don't know. I can't understand. Intellect seems not to be intelligence. You understand? I didn't know that. You always hear the term educated fools, But more and more people are proving it on a public forum to say that you can be educated, but you can be a fool as well. Anyway, I want to go back on the topic that we were discussing. Same thing that you were discussing with Speed earlier. I got my I did the D license in 2016. Hello?
Yeah, man, we're listening.
You have 2 minutes, by the way.
In 2016. And that's where I stopped. You know why? Every year I talk to the principal of the school, because you have a principal at JFF who does the courses and stuff like that. When is the C license? When is the C license? You can't get a definite, you can't get a date. It has been a whole lot of procrastination. Is that the word?
Yes.
Yeah, and on the part of JFF, I spoke to Wendell Downs as well. Edwards at the time when he was there lecturing. War at the time when he was there lecturing. And there's a plethora of persons that were there. And nobody couldn't give you a set schedule. So I'm saying JFF in its time wasn't serious about getting the coaches up to where they want them to be now. And because FIFA stepped in now and dropped down the hammer, everything is being rushed. And I think it's unfair just to offer the course to 24 persons or 12 persons just because the league CONCACAF requires it. It should be open, because at the time when I did it, it was about 60 persons who did the course.
Half a dread, yes, at the time.
Yeah, you can't too late with this point. That would be a point of discussion.
Sorry, Judge, I never know. But I just can't get you. I call it from Monday.
Yeah, man. Call us back Monday, because this looks like something to worthy after a line to discussion.
All right, people. I big up half a dread.
Yeah, man, big up.
Run down, college.
All right, good. All right, that is it. Big up to all the listeners. Big up to all of the college. It was a great week of sporting discussions. Big up to Mr. Hoyt. Big up to Miss Marian. Big up to Kimani. Hope you all enjoy your weekend. And everybody's back safe on Monday to discuss some sports. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful weekend.